Hello. Hello, Hippocat, hello.
Hello.
Hello. So, okay. Last time, cool shit happened. This time, I have literally no idea what we're gonna do. I guess... Boat told me to go just storm the Forsaken Fortress. You might not remember, but last time, we went through the Tower of whatever, and fought that guy from Super Mario 64, and then descended under the sea, and saw Hyrule, which has apparently been flooded, and we got the Master Sword, which is kind of short and stupid looking for now, and everything unfroze, and we killed a bunch of people, and looked at hints that suggest very subtly that maybe Tetra is Zelda and the pirates are like royal descendants of royal people or something. Or maybe it's just like... Well, I mean, yeah, Zelda, it's not just one Zelda, she's also a descendant. Maybe descendant of the Zelda in the picture, but also as Zelda. Okay, so...
You also promised a cool thing that never happened.
It was all very cool down in the castle, you're a liar. That whole thing was cool. Of course, the coolest thing in this game is the very last battle and like the ending part, but that whole castle part was also really cool, so... well, if you don't have any taste in like what is cool, that is not my fault. Let us set the wind to north, whichever is left. Actually, is it left? Yeah, that's left. Also west. Northwest, right. As soon as I remember the controls and such. That's wrong actually. Up, right, left. There we go. That should be the wind requiem. Winds requiem. It's kind of... I still don't really understand the logic what stick does what, because like one of them is for moving, one of them is for moving the camera, but as soon as it goes into like menus or they're selecting the wherever the wind needs to blow or to conduct the melody, that like all falls apart. Okay, I am going to set it like that just in case I have to shoot something, and we are going straight. I think I'm going to leave exploration until we get the bow, and presumably can fast travel using giant cyclones if we shoot down that frog on a cloud that is apparently in there somewhere. So for now, let's just head straight diagonally towards Forsaken Fortress. Okay, the weather is... I'm wondering if this weather is a sign of like a giant octopus monster, squid guy, or just time-based, because it seems awfully locational. Let me see. Now it doesn't go back to stormy as we turn around. Oh well. So the plan for now is just to follow the arrow. There have been a lot of hints on these islands as to locations of like fairy islands and such, and I'm fairly certain that a bunch of islands over here are going to be fairy islands and whatnot. But thankfully the islands that we have... Oops. That we have done whatever we need to do on, they get marked with this little circle. And the fairy islands as well, which are heart-shaped. So I guess... I wonder if every one of these squares, maybe not like towns and such. I doubt Windfall will ever get circled like that. But I wonder if the smaller ones all can get circled, because there's only one island of significance in every one of these squares. Just works out that way. So like, oh, that's not even a heart island, it just looks like that on the map. So this one, I don't actually remember, we might have been there. But you know what, let's adjust our course a little bit, slightly more north, and arrive back to that island. I wonder if it was just, if it required bombing. Also, there was that minigame island somewhere around there where I can spend a bunch of money now that it's daytime. But, oh shit, I am not going into that, I don't have a bow yet. Fuck off. I think it's actually like moving in my direction right now, so I should be very careful about dodging it. Very, very cautious, because that thing grabs you from afar and just kind of looks in this little, hey, you're gonna spin around me for 5 seconds and then die. And by die I mean get teleported, but that's pretty much the same thing anyway. Okay, I will actually just do this here. I don't seem to have to shoot at much, so let me instead get some treasures and whatnot. Momentum! At the very least the textures are back on the water so I can actually see the spot. If I didn't, I could probably do it by sound, but that's tedious, so let's just go get me 20 more rupees, I predict. It's kinda cool. Even though, like, sailing is literally just emptiness with occasional points of interest, it just feels cooler and more adventurous because it's sailing the giant ocean. If this was just one big green field, well, I mean, yeah, that would first of all look very unnatural and empty, but still. Some of the games that are structured essentially this way, but don't pretend to be super, like, free open world, like Spirit Tracks, for example, which is on the Nintendo DS, and you had trains there, and your primary mode of transportation was just trains. So literally couldn't go left or right from your preset path. But you could stop at random spots where there were pretty much like these islands. And people, a lot of people, not including me because I was fine with it, but a lot of people kind of hated that. I just hated the fucking pan flute thing, which I couldn't operate on an emulator whatsoever. Okay, now the texture is gone, so I'm gonna just blindly go where no man has gone before. Okay, that was... It's kind of funny how the sea is literally a flat color, well, apart from the little waves, and somehow I still think that I can somehow just follow the movement. Oh, that's not even in 20. Cool. Very, very cool things happening, including finding money. Nothing is cooler than finding money. So where was that minigame island? I guess it's... I mean, it couldn't be the Heart Island. You know what? I'm starting to feel that the red circles are just treasure that we find. So there might not be indications of having been on the fairy islands after all. Besides, yeah, I think this should be the minigame island, so I am adjusting slightly that away. That might be the island, actually. A lot of things look very similar from afar. Okay, that's a fairy island. Yeah, I mean, things, you can see them, thankfully, like a couple squares away. Unfortunately, I can only tell apart the fairy islands and the very major settlements. Whatever the hell that is, I don't even know, because I have not been north. That looks like things. Might be relevant later, but for now... Let's see, is this... Yeah, this is kind of speeding up. I wonder if this speedrunners do this kind of thing, because I remember this technique, or variation of this technique from Summer, where you just kind of deploy the sail over and over, and somehow it just is slightly faster because you get like a burst of speed when you do it initially. Okay, I think that is the double island with the minigame, and of course, my luck, it's night, but of course I can just sing the song. Then again, it seems to be sunrise approaching that. Horizon is a bit pink. There's a chance by the time I climb this crap, it will be open. I do kind of want to see how it opens in real time. Because usually you get some sort of cutscene interruption or something when things like this change, when a shop opens or whatever. Now that guy is just literally standing there with a picture indicating he's asleep. Seems to be pleased with himself. So I'm gonna creep... Oh shit, there's thunderstorms now. Well, hopefully that doesn't last very long, because I want daytime. I'm gonna creep by this guy. Just wait for him to wake up. Giant droplets. No droplets on the other NPC though. On the link. Wonder if I can tell the time anywhere. Indeed. I appreciate that I bothered recording so many little voice line things for this guy sleeping. Okay, surely morning should come soon. Unless this territory somehow is still under the curse and has eternal night. I kinda doubt that. Kinda wish there was a clock somewhere though. I don't think there is one. I don't see any clock-like indications anywhere. But this isn't Majora's Mask. Oh shit, we have what? Oh, these are melodies. I thought we get like different wind wakers. Okay. Aha! You can actually watch, just like in Minecraft. I wonder if the sun and the moon are literally the opposite of each other. Again. Man, I cannot look in the moon without thinking of that asshole with the photographic quest. That music here is a bit early, but sure. There's the sun. Come on, wake up. Oh, there we go, animations. Cool. I was waiting here. Target shooting. Okay, so this, oh, 50. Well, I mean, I got lots of money. This seems to be more of a accuracy thing than just randomness, so it could be better. Right. You're the little shrimp who thinks he's a target shooting a hotshot, yeah? And you say this knowing full well that we are pirates who are so frightening that crying babies shut their mouth. So, when we step into the room, well, man, I wish I was a pirate this frightening, because I hate crying babies very much. Pirate, this should be funny, fine then hotshot. If you can manage to sink 5 pirate ships you see off on the horizon, we'll acknowledge your skills with a cannon, you shrimpy little motherfucker. However, I won't tolerate any comments about how the pirate ships look like barrels. You get only 10 shots, you heard me? You can move your cannon with stick, whatever stick that is, I have no idea which one. And fire with A, which I think is still A on the controller. What the plumes you got a shrimp, okay. Ah, this is probably like sort of like approximation, so in a way like worms or that tanks thing, scorched earth maybe, like you shoot and then you see how much you need to correct. Could be interesting. They don't seem to be very different distance wise, and I don't think I have time. Yeah, there's like angle and all that shit. I'm gonna shoot the fucking fish now, aren't I? Okay, but we don't get like strength meter, I don't think. Okay, needs to be lower. This is like the final boss to Yoshi's Island. The cannon is textured kinda terribly, but whatever. Okay, so that. But I have no frame of reference for the other. Maybe I should have started with the one of the very side ones. Well, maybe this will be enough. Oh, I think that is roughly the same distance, so let's shoot that one. Oh no, shit. Well, I mean, that means that it will hit that one very least. Yes. Okay, 4 shots should be enough. 3 shots for the last one. Man, this is much easier than the random ass fucking town minigame. And also much more interesting. Psh, wow, nice shooting. But we won't hand over our precious treasure so easily, yeah? Miss, hey miss. Oh, there's gonna be a miss portrait. Oh shit, he's got a tetra portrait as well. Gonzo! You're at least an honorary member of my family, are you not? So act like it, don't lose your head. Wait, weren't the pirates having a dialogue about one of them marrying her back in the bomber shop? And apparently the one that looked strikingly like the one that was suggested to marry her apparently is an honorary member of her family. So that little guy who was suggesting it really has a sick sense of humor. The little freak. Oh, you're a talented little kid. I like you. As I promised, here's our treasure. It's yours, so take it. Okay, I didn't need to beat any sort of record to get Piece of Heart. Nice job and all that. Completely loses all his enthusiasm. Can leave via the ladder behind you. Also, all the controls are on his thing. Huh. Kind of fun to imagine if Link was controlling the cannon by pulling those levers and staring intently right into his face. Can leave via the ladder behind you, climb down in orderly manner if you please. Well, I mean, first I gotta just jump like a lunatic. If I jump, I might as well just do this crazy maneuver. Okay. Piece of heart, 1. Where is that fairy island? Should I visit this guy? How many those other things, lures, baits do I have? Oh, no, it's too early to stock up. Okay, where the fuck am I going? Where is the fairy island actually? Okay, that's Forsaken Fortress. It's our eventual destination. Let's check out if we've been in the fairy island first. I have a feeling that we might have been. And I guess around that flat island is gonna be, let me see, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. This is gonna be another square that I have to map. So around that flat island I'm gonna have to look out for a fish. Okay. I wonder how the very border of the ocean is handled in this game, because we cannot go any more north than this. I wonder if it loops around or something. That would be interesting at the very least. Part of me doubts that they would just loop it around, but surely it would have been a better solution than just having some sort of weird invisible wall. Then again, maybe not, because it would make the world feel real small. Also, I think there's a submarine, or maybe that's just a pirate ship there. Cannot see around the waves and shit. Oh, that's just a ship. Well, I mean, I can shoot it a bunch. Oh, wrong. That's sail lining all the time. How do you control this again? Oh. Right, this is how you control it. You hold down that one button. Well, that guy just cannot even get fucked. Get a little more fucked. Get double fucked. And I got a little bit fucked, but that's nothing. Unfortunately, actually, that was completely pointless, because I don't know of a way to get those pearls from the sea. There might be a way, but yeah, you know what. That was just for the fun of it. Let's check the fairy out. At the very least, she'll like heal my quarter heart. I must have been here because surely, yeah, I talked to this guy. He told me about that thing, whatever it was. I remember that thing somehow. That there was a submarine there and like a bunch of platforms with enemies on them. So if this is open, then I very much doubt I forgot to visit. Can I talk to her again, or is it just a bunch of small fairies now? Huh, cool. Well, at least I know that I can return to the fairy islands and bottle me some of them fairies for bosses and such, even though I only have 2 bottles at the moment, so yeah, probably not necessary. Okay, I'm going to set the wind to where I want, which is west. I wonder how hard it would be to beat this game without doing any of the optional, like heart pieces, bomb extension. Well, I mean, I got all the bomb extensions, but what else is there? Like arrow extensions. Who's shooting at me at this point? Even oh, that guy respawned. Well, fuck him. Because I mean, the bosses have been. They started out mildly challenging because, like, the very first time, the very first boss, I wasn't really used to fighting bosses in Wind Waker, but they've been getting easier and easier with which one. And I don't think I, at any point, came close to, like, losing all my hearts. Part of me almost wants to just go through the story whilst ignoring all the sea stuff, but at the very least I kind of wanna... well, I mean, I probably should expand my wallet further if I can. Don't know if I need the arrows expansions or anything, but I do want to do the little water the dying trees quest. Even if it's just for another heart container or piece of heart. Which it very well might be, but then again it is kinda large for a heart piece side quest. Could be a whole heart container. But I just wanna do it for like immersive story reasons, because I want the forest to spread somehow in the ocean. I guess on the islands first, and then Tree's gonna do weird forest magic shit. Maybe drop the seeds into the underwater, which shouldn't work. Actually, nothing should work, but you know, there's too much water, too little land. If the trees can somehow magically... Oh shit, what's that all about? Okay, random explode. I guess maybe it was in case I would collide with it and die, but that just seems weird. Why would I collide? Yeah. Wow, that bomb had it in for me. Oh shit, there's a tree even here. Well dang, they are apparently all over the ocean. These assholes. Literally everyone died. I was kinda hoping the trees would at least be limited to being right by the forest haven, but apparently they are just everywhere. But that makes it even more reasonable to go after all this only after getting myself some of that fast travel. Man, are these guys infinite or something? Surely they wouldn't be, yeah, there's just a lot of them. Well, I'm gonna just bomb everything, you know what? Everything at once. That probably won't reach. Actually, very few of them seem to reach, unless there was much more rocks on here than I thought. Okay, in the meantime everyone exploded anyway. Nothing under any of them. There was like 1 rupee. Oh. Literally the last one I blew up. Part of me almost wants to believe that they coded it this way. Also, that hole is really light. Like somehow made it this way that the hole would appear under the last one. I mean, it's not impossible, but it would be unorthodox for this game. Okay, apparently I just need counterattacks on these guys. Oh shit, was too far. Yeah, because if you just slash them normally, they shrink into a ball. Maybe they can blow up. Ah yeah, violence. Cool. Man, counter systems always make combat very easy. Even in Dark Souls. Well, actually no. Apart from Dark Souls, no. Because I suck at parrying in Dark Souls. I've never practiced very much. Because it's too risky to practice when you really aren't sure. Unless you use like a super buff, leveled up character and go to the Undead Burg or something. But by that point you probably don't even need that. Aha, orb. Give me them pendants. Ah, no interruptions. I need to collect my stuff. This at the very least. Okay, somehow they all got damaged there. I'm not gonna argue. Spin attack always wins. Alright, what do I get? Probably a piece of heart again. And there's that music track playing that I remember remarking on in one of the submarines. Because it sounds very mystical, even if it's subdued. And I really like the atmosphere. Reminds me of some of the areas in the first Mario Galaxy when you would go down the pipe and there was just like a random weird ass metal cave or something. Some shit. Inside some asteroid or planet that you were on. It was like, ooh, what sort of like hidden secret indoor location could this be? Where is my boat? There is my boat. Going straight to Forsaken Fortress. Gonna kill Ganon, maybe. Ganondorf at the very least. Not before fishing a little bit. Okay, where's my baits? Alright, I don't need to stop before throwing my bait. Tell me about the silent that I already won the piece of heart on. Go ahead, make my day. Star Island. At the very least it's good to have names. Because there's often clues like, hey, remember that island across the whole world? There's something there. It's where was I had the arrow that can freeze anything, something like that, and could even freeze that nasty monster in the Forsaken Fortress. For a while anyway. But then what would you do with a frozen monster? Say, good question. What would you do with a frozen monster? Why, I'd say you give that thing a whack and watch it shatter into teeny tiny pieces. And that's all the info I've got to offer. I already had a hint about an ice arrow somewhere, but unfortunately I don't remember where it was. And of course the fish hints don't get saved anywhere, so I guess I'll just have to check all the islands one by one at some point when I've got all the tools I could possibly need. I think actually, wasn't it... There was something in that one island where we could only get inside like rock formation by using quick travel in there. I feel like maybe the ice arrow was that, because I don't remember anything else, any other like optional item that was pointed out to me. Unless it was the power to lift really heavy objects, that could have been another thing. I want to hear, yes, okay. Whatever, let's go to Forsaken Fortress. Is it mapped on our map? Yes it is, okay, so... I guess a fish could give me some sort of hint, but... I don't really need hints, do I? Oh, there's... okay. So that's how those barrels hope to get you. Very inefficient. But sure. Man, I gotta, at some point on my own time, just swim towards an island shaped a bit like this and figure out the stage, the distance at which it transforms from a 3D model completely covered in fog. Kinda like that, to a 2D representation, or just swim around, keeping my distance, and figure out how the 2D representation, if it is in fact a 2D representation and not just a low poly 3D one, how it like shifts like a Doom sprite. Okay, so where do I go? I kind of feel like maybe I shouldn't go into the... those things? Okay, those are cannons. That's a window, I can't really get in there. Can I bomb the shit out of this door now? Can I bomb the shit out of the cannons that are shooting me? Or the lights? Okay, I can bomb the cannons, so that's nice. The door? Not the wooden door. Oh no, yes, I can bomb the wooden door. Never mind, okay. Well, let's cruise right in. Actually, that is kind of slow, but I think the wind is against me. Yes, it is. I don't much care for those cannons anyway. They cannot even aim. And there we go. Now I don't have to stealth, I can just kill everything. Ganon has likely been made aware of our little incursion already. But you have the Master Sword. That sword shall shine in the darkness, casting back evil. With it in your hands, none can keep you from rescuing your sister. Do not be afraid. Sure. I have only, what, 7 hearts and I'm going to go fight Ganon. That is gonna end really well. I should have... oh, I know what these are about. I should have done perhaps the shortcuts last time, unless they reset them, which they very well might. Oh hey. Remember this bullshit? Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if I should stand closer to him. God damn it. If that maybe makes it harder for him to reflect, like it makes it harder for him. Fuck me! And also I can approach him faster after he gets knocked down. Okay, this is actually kind of challenging to do from this distance. I need to press it well ahead of that. Okay, yeah. It goes a bit quicker. And I think you still get like the same number of hints you can inflict upon him. Yeah, each time you knock him down like every boss in the Zeldas lately. Oh shit, that's unfair. Dude. Okay, I probably got to go away from the walls and such. Oh, there was a counter-attack opportunity. Cool. Even if it didn't damage him. That was fast. Okay. 3? Yes, rule of 3 always works out. Also, that was the first thing with actual like outlines in this game. Interesting. Very distinct Ganondorf voice. If you are used to it, you kind of recognize it. But yeah, that was Phantom Ganon. The same kind of thing like in Ocarina of Time, that was going from the paintings and whatnot. Did we play tennis with that guy? I think we played tennis with that guy as well. I know we played tennis with regular Ganon, but here's, in the meantime, the Skull Hammer. Which is... I cannot decide if it's cooler or less cool than Megaton Hammer. Because skulls are cool, but Megaton just sounds awesome. Okay, I'm gonna smash some fuckers. What do I say that to? Probably that, yeah. Get fucked! Oh shit. Wow, okay. Holy sh... Oh, I guess I flattened him. So if you're locked on, he does the wide swing baseball style. And if you're not locked on, he does the just overhead smash, which flattens the fuck out of everyone. That is satisfying, to say the least. But that hammer is kind of slow. Oh hey, wait, I did the overhead somehow, even though I was locked onto him. Well, whatever. So these are... Oh, these are what you do with... what you use the hammer on. There we go, that's the sentence structure that I wanted. Kinda like Link to the Past. Little knobs. Also, I can enter all the doors, but what point is there to entering doors? If you can make sense instead. No, if you can ascend stairs, go up. I guess I need the, like, boss key, maybe? But I was very fast getting this dungeon item. Let's just go up immediately and ignore all the middle rooms and such. Because I am going to the prison where my sister is held. Wait, this is the wrong area. This is if I want to get rid of the searchlights, which I don't care about. Where was that big ladder going around everything? Probably actually there, judging by the fact that the giant tower is there. Then again, could be that building connecting to it. Okay, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go in that direction. I could search for that little shimmy ledge, but it might not be visible from down here like that. Can I... Oh. Okay, maybe I should go inside a building somewhere around here. Can I climb this link? Yes, you can. Okay, I'm gonna use that balcony. Go on the inside. Blech. So, if I don't count this as a separate dungeon, which I don't, I only know of like 2.5 or 3 more dungeons. Surely there might be... Well, I mean, surely there might be more isn't really a sentence that makes any sense. But I feel like there might be more than that. Also, how the bloody hell do you get across? I don't remember this room whatsoever. Interesting. Maybe this thing? No, it didn't look like it would be. Well, I mean... Oh, shit. It's a laser alarm. Holy shit. Well, I mean, there's a chest in here. I'm gonna open the chest. I'm gonna climb the bunks. Huh. 10 rupees. Someday I will remember the difference between purple and yellow. It might very well be today. What are those? Those are cups. Cups are not important. Okay, so can I do some fancy motherfuckery and jump on these walls now? No, apparently I cannot climb onto that ledge, but what if I could... Yeah, fuck your cups. What if I could swing on something? Let me use my swinger. Anything? I guess not. Interesting. Well, I guess I'm just going in the very low below. No, I can't. Wow. Oh wait, there's a button prompt. For some reason I expect it to be one of those doors that just open when you push into them. Get double fucked. Something's burning over there. I mean, he's panicking because he can't even see me at the moment. If only I could swing this fucking thing in this tiny corridor. God damn it. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna swing this instead. Oh shit, it's short. Oh, and I cannot do like a Dark Soul. Oh, actually, no, I can. Never mind. Oh, there's a red throwing bonus. Okay. No, fuck it. Just normal sword will do fine. If the camera permits. Okay, there we go. Camera is under my control, I keep forgetting. That attack is not even counterable. Damn it. Oh yeah, you can kind of walk around under that attack after all. I guess it doesn't perfectly home in. Okay, that was a learning experience. I think I will have to fight these guys more and more and even more, so... Never too late to learn patterns and whatnot. Oh, we haven't seen this before. Little... What the fuck that sound is, and also... Little boat. Bayou. Bay... Oh, not Bayou. Bayou is like a... What is it actually? I think it's a geographical thing. Oh shit! Wall masters! Only they're on the floor for some reason. So Hupaka, do you think this is worse or better than the hand that drops from the ceiling and grabs you? I killed it, but of course you were watching this whole time.
What do you mean by worse?
Well, what's the word? Unsettling type of effect.
I guess the one from the ceiling is more unsettling.
I always felt like hands that have actual arms on them were a bit worse in that regard, because just floating hands on their own are a bit silly. Though we have yet to see Redeads. They are going to be the stars of the Wind Waker redesign, if I remember correctly.
Oh, the ones from the ceiling, they are kind of slightly scarier, because you like don't look up normally.
Right,
and you
yeah.
don't, like, see them coming.
When you see the shadow on the floor, that's a bit spookier, or hear the sound. Yeah, I guess that's correct. I mean, yeah. I would say, maybe this is a very important topic that we should cover. I would say that from a gameplay, like when you're playing the game, the ceiling ones are scarier. But I would actually, like, IRL, I would probably be more scared of the floor ones. Also, they have like the giant warp hole from which they're coming. I would immediately think, like, what are they attached to? Are they gonna pull me towards whatever they are attached to and just, like, Shoggoth bullshit.
Well, IRL, if you see some fucking appendage coming for you out of fucking nowhere, you're like screwed either way. You're gonna shit your pants no matter what.
Metaphorically maybe, yeah. Ah! No, I cannot do that voice, it varies. Ah! Okay, everyone's dead. No, they have more bombs. Well, fuck this. It's kinda, I guess, part of me wonders if that shortcut really would have stayed between my visits to this place. Because we seem to have gained a lot of obstacles in the bottom. So it makes me think that if I could escape... Now that probably wouldn't make any sense if I was able to maybe escape the Phantom Ganon fight using that shortcut that I could have opened previously. Wouldn't really make sense to give you a ladder in the middle of a boss fight. But it seems like if I could climb that ladder I wouldn't get anywhere useful, maybe. I don't actually know where that goes. Maybe it goes to the very end of this whole chain of rooms. Okay, also I got a little bit turned around for a sec, but I realized I came here through those thingies. So actually this is where I need to be and or go, depending on my mood. Camera! I guess I should be more proactive, but it's kind of stupid to control both my swings and my camera because they're one finger. I am a total keyboard and mouse supremacist when it comes to these things, but it does feel kind of like authenticity is important to the feeling of fun to me. So playing the SNES games on my Mini using SNES controllers is so much fun. Playing on the keyboard, some of them I tried because I have like read of them in a magazine or something and I really couldn't get into them. And when you have that controller, it's just fun to play pretty much any game. And this Xbox One isn't really quite like the GameCube controller or the Sega Genesis, but still, just having a controller makes Genesis emulated games more fun than these ones. Also, this is the prison where I would get, well, imprisoned. So it's kind of pointless coming here now that I think about it, but there seems to be a chest in there actually. I can't even go in. And I don't think I can get imprisoned anymore, so what do I wonder if I can kill all the rats, which I normally would never do, but this is Zelda. Everyone dies eventually. I don't think I've seen doors that open after everyone is dead, but oh, there's a switch. Well, I mean, okay, set it down. The rats probably could have exploded all these barrels if I tried to do this with them in the room. So is this the boss key? Because I could sure use a boss key. I already have a map, I think. I might not actually... No, I think I do have a map and compass. Oh, it's a piece of heart. Well, I mean, cool. 3 so far, 1 more. Good enough. Were there pieces of heart in dungeons previously? I don't know. Okay, so... Right. This doesn't help me because I want in the upper floors. There ain't even an exit here. I could perhaps climb this shit and see where this goes. If these assholes fuck off, I'm not sure they can climb ladders. They can just teleport here at the very least. Okay. Hey. Chest. Oh, I guess that's chest from previous visit. Maybe there was a map or compass or key in it. Because it's already open. I don't remember being there this time. Okay, where would this go? I have completely lost track of everything. But I know that I need This looks kind of close to what I need, but it could be just the same slope. It seems to actually be the very same slope I already climbed before. Okay, so ultimately I need to get there-ish. Yeah, where the shortcut goes to. There's another shortcut here. Well, I mean, I might as well climb this again just to get myself a better vantage point. Huh. Interesting. Actually, navigationally challenging Zelda dungeon, that's a first. Okay, let us just go in this giant door. At the very least, we'll see which room it corresponds to on the inside. Crew fighting those assholes, just open. This seems familiar. But exit. Which direction do I want to go from this, for example? So roughly left-ish. Alright. I mean, there's probably only like one way somewhere in there to climb up in a place where I actually can use it. But let's try left. Alright, don't run into the freaking spiked barbed wire poles. Fuck all y'all. You don't give me EXP or souls or anything, so why am I even bothering? Oh, it's the wharf. So, is there any... schematics and stuff? Doesn't seem to be a way... Well, I mean, there is the wall master. But other than that, I don't see any way to get up in here. Part of me almost kind of wonders where the wall master would take me. Probably just outside. But you never know. Oh, it imprisons me? Makes sense. Makes sense. But it actually is a different prison. Without the chest. Can I push this? I don't know why I would expect to be able to push this, but... Sure. Oh, right. And actually, maybe I can push it because there needs to be like a hole or something behind it, right? Wait, pushes on R. I wasn't actually looking at R. No? No. Oh, wait, you can do this? Huh. Interesting. I didn't know I could crouch while sidling. I have to wonder what use there is to this position. Okay, how do I then escape this? Is it behind the pot? Oh yeah, it's behind the pot, you can climb this. Well, it's gonna lead me somewhere new, so that's nice. Unless it just pulps me out somewhere I've already been. Which it very well might. Just on the outside looks like. But I haven't been in this room, so where the hell? Oh! Oh, it's above here. But it's kind of pointless. There is the other prison. Shit. Were there like... I think there were either lamps on the ropes or something. Probably, yeah, lamps on ropes. Swinging that would help me get across these things. Now that they aren't there, this is like a whole new dungeon. With a new layout, because a bunch of paths have been erased. Now I actually need to search it for a way out. And the worst part is, of course, that none of this is marked on the map, like ladders and whatnot, so the map wouldn't even help me. So okay, last time I climbed up there and went out. So what's gonna be through this then? The barrel place, which is also where you go when you enter through the main doors. So I went here to the wharf with the guy arm. Whom I'm going to ignore and keep on going. Magic. Okay, you need to immediately attack when he grabs you. Good to know. There will be more of them, I expect. Later, when it's more demanding. Though this is a bit annoying, I have to climb through that hole again. Kind of interesting that they don't bring you to the beginning or anything, just to prison. Makes you think. They surely could have configured their wall masters to drop me down into like lava or inside the wall or something. They're being actually like surprisingly kind to their arch nemesis. By they, I guess I just mean Ganondorf in general. He does kinda want my Triforce. I have to wonder if he knows I am here and I have the Triforce on me. Because he kinda threw me away last time. Just kinda dismissively. I don't remember if he saw it on my hand, or if I even had it on my hand, to be honest. I might not have had it on my hand, now that I think about it. Because there has to be a reason for that infamous before endgame Triforce hunt. Maybe you don't even have the Triforce of Courage at this point. You just kinda deserve it, but don't actually have it. Okay. These should totally stay down after this crap. Okay, I kinda want hearts. God! God, that's way too slow. Though I stole his little necklace thing. Aha! Gotta hit him with the hammer. So does it get red? Because I need hearts. Guess this is the reddest it can get. A bunch of money is good too. Luckily I hit Phantom Gun on my jump attacks today already, so I'm not too salty about it. Always missing. I also keep getting arrows for some reason. Do I have... Oh shit, I have a bow! Damn, I forgot that I got a bow last time, so I guess I can already fast travel. Damn. Well... Shit, yeah. The fucking last dungeon had a bow in it. How did I even forget that? I guess I didn't register because I forgot... How was I going to say it? Blah, 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 blah. I only remembered one thing from the end of last time, which was... Oh, this is the bunks room. With this guy. I wonder if I can shoot him with my arrows then. Maybe those are relevant now. What was I saying? Okay, no, it does nothing. The only thing I... Right, also proper aiming. The only thing I have gotten out last stream that I remembered today was that we will need to go storm Forsaken Fortress. Everything else kinda escaped me. Okay, so this is the very first place. Now this just goes outside beyond those other thorny bars. So this will just descend to the battleground with Phantom Ganon, right? Or does it have some sort of balcony that will let me go up? Guess I could have just gone up here. Let's see, where does this go then? Just one of the lights. can fuck off. Okay, I need to be there. I can get roughly in that direction, but not enough. I don't think I can jump over the walls here. Can I? No. And there does need to be a gap for a ladder. And this goes down. Oh. Okay. What? How did I? Maybe I climbed this ladder last time? Because this goes down. I think this is where I climbed up originally. Or did I just climb to this here gallery and just went into the wrong direction? So let's see. Does this go towards the beds? Navigation. Oh, and an entirely different place. Huh! This place is confusing. I appreciate it. In Zelda dungeon. Where the bloody hell do I get from here then? No, up! Okay, fine. Maybe this will just, if I follow these doors, maybe I will just randomly get into that big building. Or not, this is the bunks. Hello, Hazmati, what message? I don't think I got any messages.
Hello, Hazmati.
Did you leave a comment somewhere? Because there is always a chance YouTube didn't report it to me. In the meantime, I'm stuck in a Forsaken Fortress trying to find a way out. Let's try this ladder one more time, because last time I just kinda set it down. Also, Hazmat, you might mean YouTube private messages, which I hear have been turned off completely at some point, so... Oh, yeah, exactly. I think those don't even, like, work anymore. I don't remember when or where I read it, but it was recently. They said that, like, barely anyone uses them, so we're just gonna destroy the system of personal messaging on YouTube. Okay, I am I guess I can just go in the opposite direction from this gallery. I guess. Is this that one that I already checked? Oh, they are gonna close it. Well, no, I didn't get the message. Okay, I don't really need to be here. And I have been on the other side of this, so this is pointless. Wait a second. Is the big building that I need to go in the one with the wharf? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, maybe these guys spawn when you get seen by a searchlight. Hello?
Kev.
Yes, hello Kev. It's going alright. I am a bit lost in this dungeon because I never bothered to understand its layout last time. And now they removed all the lamps I can swing on, which is just a dick move. So now I have to actually figure out a way to get into that big building and climb to where my sister is held. And I have definitely jumped this crap, but maybe I missed something? Oh yeah, and I also defeated Phantom Gun and got this hammer. Well, I mean, Hazmati, I can always check them. Now that I know that there is something there, I will check them after the stream. But you could write to me in Discord if you want. I forget, do you have my Discord contact or not? I think a bunch of people from YouTube, like that guy with the really long name, MLPJ something something. He has it, because he asked for it. Okay, so this is nothing. Nothing! Back to square one. more or less. This is mystifying. I need to be on top of the wharf. I cannot get to the top of the wharf. Yeah, this is the other place where the shortcut used to be and now isn't, so I cannot go there even though I really want. And Link could probably just jump and grab the shit. Oh yeah, that's actually that's the Uber Soldat from Wolfenstein The New Order.
That's not a disturbing image, Hazmati. That's an alright smile.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that hole, that where that searchlight is going, that's the shimmy place. So normally I would emerge from the wharf building, which is that one with the door in the water, which makes sense, and I appreciate the sense making. I would emerge from that building, walk around, go up there, I think, like over there, go around this giant big thing, then shimmy across where the searchlight is showing, then go up where those anchors are hanging, roughly, and climb up. Hazmati, I just sailed, did the something, then I did something else. Okay, there was that minigame guy with the random ass shoot the ships minigame, and we had found him previously during Eternal Night, randomly out in the sea. So I went there and I won that minigame. I also visited like 1 or 2 random islands, and then I came here, just sailed right up into Forsaken Fortress because my boat told me to, and now I'm trying to reach Ganondorf. Also at the bottom of the fortress I fought Phantom Ganon, played tennis with him and got this skull hammer, which is pretty cool. This flattens people, and if I lock on to someone I can maybe do the sideways swing, which, or I can just do it this way, which just sends them flying. So now I'm just lost hopelessly. My ultimate goal is the upper floor of that building with a giant door. You can see that ladder, it doesn't reach the floor, so I cannot climb it. Same with that one. Used to be shortcuts, but I don't even see the crates that I would push down. So the shortcuts would never have been activated. And the top of the wharf there, I think I can get to that half of the top of the wharf, but I need to get out through it, and there is just a gap in there, I think, or something, because I couldn't cross the top of that building. Ideally, I think if I emerged out of that door that is like roughly in the middle of the screen, with that weird grey protrusion, which I think is one more statue that's gonna shoot lasers at me. If I emerged out of there, I would begin my progress. So really all I can do is remind myself what exactly was on the top of the wharf building and why couldn't I cross. Because there's always a possibility I just missed another swingy hook or something. So get there, is there a balcony? Yeah, I guess I could just go over there, but I could also do we just go through here? Man, these things don't stay in my head. Alright, yeah, I think you can just kind of go out of here, climb that ladder. Coming from there, yeah. There are a bunch of hammers that are a bit that ridiculously proportioned. Okay, right, yes, so you go here. That's the wharf building once again. I don't know if I'm using the word wharf correctly, but I think I am. It's a Star Trek guy for those who don't know. And so if I go through this building's top floor, which I might not be able to because they removed all the freaking swinging lamps. Ah yes, this is the problem. This is the bunk bed place. I don't have anything to swing on. That asshole shoots lasers. I cannot swing from him. I cannot shoot him with a bow unless I shoot him like from up here, which also doesn't do anything. Yeah, I cannot swing. And I need to somehow end up over there. I couldn't climb from below from those bunk beds. I tried, but I couldn't. The highest I can get in, is on the third beds themselves. And I cannot reach the floor. Which is kind of weird. You'd think you get there from across here somehow, because those little things, you can see 5 things, you smash them with the hammer, so you would have a reason to put them there, because there's nothing on the outside, which means they're there to guard the door itself. But there is nothing under the ceiling that I can see to swing from. I can always kill that guy with my bow, but I doubt it will do anything. Oh no, it's not a one shot. How many arrows can you survive? Doesn't even give a shit. There we go, I think that's death. Yes. So I very much doubt something is gonna like appear now. Nothing appeared. Can I actually climb barrels? If I... No, I can only lift them. Because I was thinking maybe like put a barrel somehow on the bed. Like there's one down there already. Yeah! But I don't see a way to climb them. Thank you, camera. Even after I've put one down. It didn't give me... Fuck! Okay, well, I'm gonna use the one that's already here. It doesn't give me a prompt to climb on it. So I cannot use it as a stepping stone of sorts. Even if that would make some sense. Okay, let's put it down gently. I could theoretically build myself like a bridge of sorts on the beds with the barrels, but that seems really stupid and not something they would expect. I could also maybe time a bomb explosion and try to explode that guy, but I also very much doubt they would require that of you. There is a window behind this, but I mean, I don't have fire arrows or anything like that. So since I cannot cross, literally across there would be the way into the wharf building. And I guess what I could do is go back to the wharf building's bottom floor and look around there again. Because I am like 100% that this is... Unless the boomerang does something or the... Oh wait! Can I just... I am going to kill something if I can just freaking float across. I'm going to kill something right now. I hate everything. Well, never mind. I keep forgetting about the fucking leaf. Cool! Found a way. Finally, after like maybe 40 minutes. No, that's probably an exaggeration. Exaggeration. Okay, anything important out here? No. Okay, progress. At least people have come to see the further stuff, even though like I don't think it's gonna be super cool stuff, but it's gonna be moderately cool. Ah yes, well I mean I didn't upgrade it since last session. I got the Master Sword, this is the Master Sword, in the Hyrule Castle underwater last time. I don't remember if you were there for that, Hazmati. But surely since then you should have watched the last recording at the very least. So instead of my old dinky sword, I have a Master Sword, but it is also kind of like depowered at the moment. Because it doesn't have the... You can even see... I think I pointed it out last time. You see those like rigid things? I put the camera somehow. So those ridges to the sides of the like black jewel thing, those parts of the sword should be sticking out perpendicular to the hilt. I think the hilt is the part you hold, right? Or is the hilt the part that actually goes perpendicular? I don't know. But yeah, also I'm suspecting the jewel maybe should glow. So this thing is depowered and slightly like transformed Bloodborne style. Man, I just cannot handle the camera sometimes. Well, down you go. Okay, this should be the big exit that I have been wanting this whole time. Also, hello, Vin.
Hello.
Okay. I have no idea, actually. Because I don't remember how many hits the big guys used to take before. It might do more damage when we like power it up fully. That would be logical. It is meant to be the sort of evil's bane. But it doesn't mean it actually is like sharper. It's just magical. I'm starting to feel like these guys might be into it. And I'm just being slow today. We had a work day today, which Hippie didn't know about. But my work day was really fun because more than... Well, I mean, actually, yeah. First of all, my boss, who is in America at the moment, messaged me yesterday evening asking about my progress, which luckily I had enough foresight to actually do things this week. Enough so that I could... what's the word? Like, plausibly... Okay, you know what, fucking... Plausibly say that I did enough things and have enough time today to finish doing enough things so it would look like I actually did a lot of work. Can I climb into this window? Maybe not. So today I was busy finishing up the things I was expected to have done. And in the meantime, got to like fix things around the office. Because our door was creaking and the building didn't have any like spare masters which we could call to do that, check it. So yesterday we went and bought some oil, but didn't actually end up needing it. Because there was just like part of a little hatch down by the... What's it called in English, I wonder? The part under the door that makes it close by itself, but slowly. Davotchik in Russian. Also, yeah, the sounds are stupid. But that part, basically there was a little like bit of cover that dislodged. And we didn't really pay it much attention because we just put it aside and surely it didn't mean much. Oh, I'm gonna get shot by cannons, aren't I? Yee! Jesus. Interesting. So, do I need to put out the lights? I feel like I should put out the lights then. Well, at least I know how to get where I need to be, so that's gonna be easier. Can I snipe him, I wonder? But yeah, so ended up actually having to put that thing back into the floor, which was kind of a pain because it's like under the door. And the part of the door that doesn't actually move much when you open it, so we had to like keep opening and closing the door so we had access to different parts that we need to press on to put that thing in there. And it was just all around stupid.
There is some kind of sale on GOG.com.
Yeah, I think there are still, or again, something going on there. I got an email recently, maybe today, about like, hey, 90 to 80 something something. Okay, what was this thing's place still? Can I just... This was the one with the... something else, right? Yeah, the one with the nothing, but I can probably just jump across this also. Yeah, I can. Well, man, do I feel silly. But yeah, so fix that, which wasn't a big deal, but it was slightly annoying to get the thing because you needed to like slide it into two slots properly. Okay, no shortcuts for me. I should be going around disabling the fucking lights and I'm just going door closer. Yeah, that could make sense. As a name. Let me check out where the light is coming from. That actually bothers me. So that was tedious. But then one of our oh shit. Go away. One of our workers had recently left and they didn't return the like key card. Oh wait, the light is actually over there, back where I just was. They didn't return the key card, so the boss, even though we all know she isn't gonna sneak back into the office and steal stuff, but the the boss had us like re-magnetize all of our cards, for which we had to first call the master who originally did it. He sent us an instruction, which was really hard to decipher, and we had to like do stupid shit with like a master card, turn the power off, for which we needed to first turn off the little like accumulator power cell thing that what's it called in English? That definitely has a name, like the power source thing, which when power goes out it still powers the thing. UPS, I think. Or is it in Russian? UPS, I don't remember if it's UPS in Russian or in English. Probably unlike something power source. It would be that simple. Okay. I think that was the searchlight that I was worried about. Backup. Well, I mean, yeah, that's also a word that could make sense. I was fairly sure there was like a formal name for it. That you would actually buy such a thing, search by that thing, by that word. But anyway, yes, so I had to turn that off, which involved pulling a cord of power... Man, I just... No terminology. Accumulator, I guess, if you would just say the Russian word in slightly English accent. There's this little, like, pins, 2 pins on the thing, and you needed to slide one off, and I was all also... Keep in mind, that was all like above the ceiling, so I'm doing this on a slightly rickety little ladder thing, step ladder, and I need to like pull this thing that is really stuck to it, and the whole time I'm worried about getting struck by electricity or whatever the phrase is. So that was fun, and after that we like flicked the switch to disable the power completely. Then we did like a bunch of arcane rituals, including cards and waiting for sounds and putting them several times against the lock and doing stupid shit. But the worst part by far was putting back the cover onto the backup thing, because there was 2 bolts and the holes didn't really fit too well. They didn't correspond very well. So there was 1 bolt on the bottom, 1 bolt on the top, and I screwed in the bottom bolt well enough. Oh shit, this guy's gonna fuck me up. Go away. But the top bolt was just not yielding, and I spent like, I don't know, many minutes there on that ladder trying to screw that fucking thing in. Eventually failed. I was doing it with 2 other people, by the way, who were like just doing other parts of it. Even though I distinctly remember myself doing all the steps that I just described, so I don't remember. They were maybe like interpreting the instructions and such. So the other guy also tried that, also failed. Then the girl who is like 75% my height and couldn't even reach her head above the ceiling, she climbed this ladder, and she actually, with a little help, like I was standing just holding the cover, because I didn't need a step ladder to hold the cover of that thing. And so, out of the 2 of us tall men, the short girl actually managed to screw that fucking thing in somehow. But that took us like 15 minutes of bullshit. So that was amusing. But nonetheless, what? I don't know what the phrase I was going for, but after all, like, you know how tired you all are of listening to the description because none of it is exciting? That was how I felt after this work day. And this is why my brain right now is working. I keep seeing arrows being dropped by monsters, and I don't make the connection. I already have the bow that I got last time. And I forgot about the leaf that lets you just cross gaps. I was like, how ever do you cross this gap? Also, here's my sister. And I'm avoiding eye contact as much as I can. You're okay? Yes. I was worried. Oh, there's a door. Oh, makes sense. Door is locked. Cell won't open that easily, and somehow they followed me. Okay. Good. You could have done it ahead of me. There you go. Acting before you think, as usual. You know what? It's a wooden door. I could just blow it up if I wanted to. I swear. Do you even realize what we had to draw that monster bird off for you? Or that, not what. It was about to come flying in here after you again. Yeah, like last time. Some memories are awakening and my shield is vibrating. That sword! Where did you get that? I found it. Are you... Is it even possible? How could it be? Oh, she knows.
She makes the creepiest faces.
She knows she's Zelda, I think. At the very least, she probably knows who the hero of whatever is. Hero. I think, humorously enough, I believe this Link is called the Hero of Winds. At least it's not a Hero of Wind, just. Even though it's like Wind Waker, not Wind's Waker, but still. Well, for now we'll just take these girls. I'm sure their fathers back in town will pay a handsome reward for their return. So yeah, there's Princess Peach, and the other one... The Princess Peach, I think, is the daughter of the guy in the auction house who was really like... butthurt about the pots that I break. And the ratty looking one is the daughter of the one who kept interrupting me and trying to like approach me with...
I like how Pirate Girl and Link have animations, but his sister is just completely fucking static.
Huh, yeah, you're right. Interesting. I'm sorry to interrupt such a heartwarming reunion. But isn't there still something that you need to take care of? Ah yes, I need to go kill Ganondorf. Now she got some animation. If you're worried about your sister, don't be. I promise I'll deliver her safely back to your little island. Normally I'd expect a huge reward for something like this, but this time it's my treat. Listen, Ariel, your brother still has some things to take care of, big important grown-up things. He'll be back soon, so you just have... you just what? Wait nice and quiet until he turns, okay? But big brother... Mr. Tetra, we have to hurry, the bird will be here any second. Gonzo, excellent. You're just in time. Take this one for me. But she's fine, just do as you're told. I wonder what he was about to say about her. She's not from Windfall? Big brother! I'm selling you into slavery.
Someone should totally take a lot of screenshots of Link's faces from this game and like put captions on them.
I'm pretty sure people have done that. You could probably Google it. That is like it's yes, it is begging for that. Link will be back, I swear it. Maybe not captions strictly, but people have been amused thoroughly by his faces in this game. This is why he has such an identity, and several other games have used him instead of just random links. Arguably, Minish Cap uses Toon Link. The DS Zeldas use Toon Link. The Four Swords games, I think, use Toon Link. And he's a separate character in Smash Brothers, at least some of them. Gotta milk the Zelda franchise as much as you can. Yeah, I know this guy is the boss of the dungeon here, not Ganondorf. But I'm not sure what this, like, escape sequence involves here at the moment. Apparently he's trying to attack me, but surely, like... I don't give a shit. I see. If I fuck up, I can probably swing on those things. I don't think I can exit through there. That's just like a wooden panel. Okay. That was actually kind of close. That guy killed that guy. This reminds me of the end of Deadly Premonition, only backwards. Jesus Christ. Okay, judging by the camera, I think he's not gonna smash any more floors. Oh shit, hello. Okay, maybe I should have... Yeah, locked on first. I cannot hit anything with my anything if I'm not locking on, usually. IA3! Isn't Nintendo stuff somewhere around Tuesday? That's the only one I care about. Well, I mean, I actually do kinda care about whatever, like, Bethesda's gonna show, because there's bound to be some id software stuff, at the very least, maybe something more about Rage 2. Then again, part of me doesn't want to see anything more about Rage 2, because I already know I'm probably gonna get it.
Bethesda's gonna show like Skyrim Special Super Edition 3.
They have the Fallout 76 or Fallout something, which they actually didn't say what it even is. I don't know much about it, but there have been like little details about it, but not a lot. Of course, I'm not interested in Fallout games, even though I own like all of them on Steam. Okay, I suspect I need him to peck the ground and then smash his shit with my hammer. Crack his mask. So yeah, and people on Discord that I know already made jokes like this is gonna be a Fallout game where you like your character sits in his vault and on his Pip-Boy he's playing Skyrim, and that's how they were gonna sell you another edition of Skyrim. I don't know, Vin, I liked Rage 1 enough, and I feel like current state of events, after they made Doom, I trust them to make Rage 2 a very good game, much better than 1. It's still at least as good as 1, because 1 I enjoyed a lot. I didn't like some parts of it, but it was really good in other ways. And I didn't expect Doom 5 to be so soon. Dab. They're probably gonna include Gangnam Style, if anything. Yeah. Wow, he is an idiot. Smashed into the wall. But yeah, I don't know. They're not gonna do fucking Doom 4, Doom 5 this soon. Do I shoot him now? I might shoot him now. Maybe I make him slide into the wall and shoot his ass after that. But yeah, what else? They probably aren't gonna make a single player Quake, no matter how much I want a single player Quake 1, using the aesthetics of Quake Champion levels. Okay, you can resist this wind properly. Peck! Not gonna peck? What? Do I do something else to make him peck? Where is he? Oh shit. Oh, I think I just went between his legs there. And the ass? Ah, didn't do anything. Okay, there's that theory. I play some newer games, Hazmati, if it's from the franchise that I already enjoy. Or, like, if it's really promising, really specific, something that I really want to play. One of the two things. I don't care about, like, new franchises. Or just games of the genres that I like. There goes his mask. He's got a little rooster thing.
Yeah, we're just all a bunch of old farts.
Yeah. My problem is mostly that I'm not impressionable enough to enjoy games fully this day and age. So I need like some hook type thing. And a lot of tiny details in games, like otherwise brilliant games like Breath of the Wild. There are just details Breath of the Wild that disappointed me anyway and made me unable to fully immerse myself, because like I don't actually remember the shame of the bird is going to be highlighted by everyone. Stuff like, you know, the like NPC storylines not being properly developed in Breath of the Wild and just little bits of like flashbacks. 1/4 of century. Get on my level. I'm nearly 1/3 of a century. Okay, so there's the...
That's bullshit, Antroid.
What? No, 33 is close enough to 30. For nearly to apply. Anyway... Helmorok... That guy's name was Helmorok King, I think. Something on that nature. Helmorok... Helmorok? Did we get boss introduction text? I don't actually remember. But now we're going to go face Ganon! Dwarf. Well, I mean, yeah, just the thing, I think part of it is how the games have been evolving, and the part is just how my ability to enjoy stuff. And again, since I still do enjoy some games, newer ones, Maybe that's not even true. I probably don't get into them like all the emotions that nostalgia brings out in me anymore. I probably won't get that experience with a new game ever again, but I still am able to really get into a new game if it's really good. So I guess it's just like how development is evolving. Bigger teams, bigger budgets, bigger target audiences. Anyway, it's been a while, boy. I cannot do Ganon's voice. I cannot do any voices. I am bad at like imitating voices completely. You have done well to sneak into my fortress and wriggle your way all the way up here way. I'm very lucky though that they are releasing like old style, graphically old style games like Iron Maiden or Dusk, both of which I'm eagerly awaiting for full versions of. Because those, maybe it's just nostalgia for the style, but those are immediately easier to get into for me. Immersively and otherwise. I suppose the least I can do is commend you for your reckless courage. Look. Also, I'm just looking at the...
Oh, he has a stupid face.
I think it's mostly the shading. Because, like, you can barely make out what shape it is. My name is Ganondorf. And I am the master of Forsaken Fortress. I'm gonna swing my sword at you. By the way, boy, when you drew that sword of yours out of its resting place, did you by chance notice how all the monsters frozen in time down there suddenly began stirring again? No, now that you talk about it, I didn't notice that. Good point. Thank you for bringing it up. I killed everyone, but I didn't notice that they began stirring. Did you understand precisely what that means? I highly doubt you do. I don't. Foolish child, while that sword is indeed the blade of evil's bane, at the same time it has long played another role. You see, it is also a sort of key. A most wretched little key that has kept the seal on me and my magic intact. Uh-oh. By withdrawing the blade, you have broken that seal. Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna kill you now. Uh-oh, Ganondorf's dead. No, he's not. I fell, I guess. This game has the best written Ganondorf, but his like one moment that's really good is at the very end. But the looks-wise, Twilight Princess, no contest. Even though he's a bit over-designed, but still really cool. In that version he's just like badass. But here he's old. He's like old and wears a kimono for some reason instead of cool armor. But yeah, I don't think he's actually fat. I think his robes are just unfortunate. Really baggy. You cannot defeat me with a blade that does not sparkle in the twilight. With the power to repel evil, what you hold is useless. Go back to the world below. And tell that to the pathetic fools who made this blade. They're all dead, come on, man. Hello, Mania Spider.
Oh.
Its power is gone, and its edges are dull, and your face is stupid. There. I was hoping she would do like the Donald Duck style, crawl over the giant guy and just bite him a bunch. Link, get up! Oh, stop! Let me go. Let my people go. You pathetic little sea rat. Ah ha ha! There we go, there's proper lighting to actually make out the shape. My Triforce of Power is resonating. So I forget, I think he had a voice in Ocarina, but it was just like But with this game they started his actual voice. I don't know if it's the same person every time, but what you hear in this game is his like canon established voice from now on. It's pretty cool. Yeah, as I said, Ganondorf is my favorite Nintendo villain probably. Yeah, I cannot think of anyone I like more. Maybe someone in Mario in like one of RPGs was cool, I don't remember. Yeah, fuck it. Dimentio from Super Paper Mario was pretty cool, but Ganondorf's still better. My trapper is resonating. Ha! At long last I found you, Princess Zelda! Gasp. What? So maybe she doesn't know she's Princess Zelda. Or she is just pretending. Could be. Yeah, that actually seems more likely. I don't know any Zelda. Feigning ignorance will gain you nothing. Tell me, if you're not Zelda, then why do you have this fragment of the Triforce? What? He's like, what? Why is my hand empty all of a sudden? Hey, remember the real fat dragon? He moved his fat ass from that mountain. Now Ganondorf will see the error of setting his base in the one fucking wooden part of the giant fortress. And Tetra is dead, looks like. It's alright, Lily. She has merely lost consciousness. Which Doom mod is it, Hazmati? I have not gone on to Doom World for a long time. I don't even know if like Back to Saturn X episode 3 is out or something. Or more of the way it did series. That was something else that I was thinking about, but I don't remember. Your sister has escaped the Forsaken Fortress with the pirates. You can relax, she's safe now. Hey, that's Prince Kamali, I think. Lord Valoo! You arrived not a moment too soon. We are deeply grateful. Also, don't sneeze on me, please. Golden Souls. Oh! That's a thing. That's like a cartoony total conversion, right? I remember some total conversion that was like golden something. I was like Mario 64 style gameplay in Doom or something. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing, because Golden Soul... Ah, no! Golden Sun is the GBA games. It's probably not themed after that. Yeah, I think Golden Souls was the Super Mario gameplay style, like collect stars and such. I've seen glimpses, I think. Anyway, I'm aware of this. Yet I thought our first priority should be to separate these two from Ganon's grasp. By which I mean, send them directly to him. Unless the boat is the guy who told the others to grab me and fly me away. Oh, cool. I guess I could check it out, Hazmati. Though, for Doom, honestly, I mostly just want things that are Doom-like. Then again, I did play the Castlevania Doom thing, and that was fun.
I don't know, this Golden Souls seems rather unappealing. Maybe if monsters were in the same style, but I'm looking at trailer and it has like regular Doom enemies and they just ruin everything.
Huh. Well, I'll look at it at the very least, because I remember being mildly curious about it. Link! I will explain things later. Now we must return to the world beneath the sea. Yep, I gotta check if... Oh, I mean, you probably just googled the name, right? Oh.
Yeah, I googled it and Doom World thread came up. And
right.
There were no screenshots, so I looked at the trailer on YouTube.
For a second I thought you just maybe went to Doom World directly, so I was about to ask you to look if there's any threads about like BTSX Ep3 or something the way it did around there, around like the two top pages. Meantime, Tetra's waking up. Link, you're alright. What is this place? We are down in Hyrule again, under the sea. Under the sea. And Ganondorf, what happened to him? Whoa!
Hey.
Link, what are you doing? You must come now to the room where you got the Master Sword. So, this is a fairly important moment, I feel. Because we are on the King of Red Lines, our boat. Yet for some reason, the boat is talking to us via the Pager Stone. Who is using that stone? Just who are you? I think that's Tetra asking, yes. Link and I? What? I did the weird on the wrong word. Link and I are the only ones who can speak through the stone. How dare you use that's what's not yours, blah blah blah. Your name is Tetra, correct? You must come with Link to see me at once. Well, don't you sound important? Fine, we're on our way. Just hold your horses, whoever you are. I guess maybe we're not supposed to 100% know that it's the King of Red Lions speaking to us, but it's the same "Hey" sound. Link, Link, what are you waiting for? You heard the stone, you're supposed to show me how to get to where that voice is. Let me jump on your head. So can I...
I haven't seen any threats.
Oh, okay. That's too bad. What are you doing? Show me where the owner of that voice is. I forgot if the voice actually told us exactly where to go, but I have a feeling I know anyway. Because I know who it is and I know bits of what's gonna happen. Luckily everyone is still fucking dead. Actually wait, I think we're going down here, not into the courtyard outside there. Where the fuck should go? Oh, you're just being stupid, Tetra. There's our good old Hyrule Castle. Whoa! Remix. Hey, who's that red guy? With a marshmallow head. Are you him? Are you the one who was speaking through my stone without my permission? Answer me! That stone is an enhanced version of the gossip stones, long spoken of in the legends of the Hyrulean royal family. I am the one who made it. So, gossip stones, you might remember those rocks in Majora and Ocarina who were shit talking to us and flew away in rockets if we bombed them and stuff. Told us time as well. You made it, the royal family's gossip stone. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Have neither of you heard the tales? Have nothing heard the legends? Blah blah blah. Night shall last forever. Yes, tales of the kingdoms spoken of in the legend of the great hero. The place where the power of the gods lies hidden. This place, where the two of you now stand, is that kingdom. This is Hyrule. And I am its king. Deafness... I don't know how to read that. Maybe some of those words are silent. And by words I of course mean letters. Deafness, no Hansen, Hyrule. Daphne.
Just read it as if all the words are silent.
Okay. And I am its king. Comma. Link, do you not recognize my voice? Indeed, I use the sound bite that the boat uses. I am the king of Red Lions. There was no need for me to reveal my true identity to you, so long as that blade, the Master Sword, could defeat Ganon. You know what? Fucking Hyrule Kings, for some reason, always fucking pretend to be other people. I'm not gonna spoil Breath of the Wild, but that happens very early on. There's also Hyrule King pretending to be another person. It's like in the tutorial area, so even if you know, isn't gonna ruin any part of the game for you. But yeah, and the gossip stones, I feel like if they're the royal family's gossip stones, I wonder if he used them, or they use them to like know what the people are talking about in the kingdom of Hyrule, because that is a bit sneaky. But then again, everyone fucking knows what the gossip stones are anyways. So that's like Big Brother style. We are always listening to you. There was no need, yes. But now, both of you must listen to me. How does he eat with that thing before his mouth? Once long ago, this land of Hyrule was turned into a world of shadows by Ganon, who sought to obtain the power of the gods for his own evil ends. My power alone could not stop the fiend, and our only choice was to leave the fate of the kingdom in the heads of the gods. Heads? Hands! When the gods heard our pleas, they chose to seal away not only Ganon, but Hyrule itself, and so with a torrential downpour of rains from the heavens, our fair kingdom was soon buried beneath the waves, forgotten at the bottom of the ocean. So literally Noah's Ark situation, one without the Ark. They just kind of climbed the mountains, I think. Yet all was not lost, for the gods knew that to steal the people away with the kingdom would be to grant Ganon's wish for the destruction of the land. I guess back then Ganon really did want to just fucking torch everything like T-Rex. But also, yeah, Hazmati, that is, I think you might have asked that before he actually told us what he was, but you know what, I'm at least gonna acknowledge your message in the chat. Better late than never. So before the sealing of the kingdom, the gods chose those who would build a new country and commanded them to take refuge on the mountaintops. The rest of them just fucking drowned. Those people were our ancestors. Hundreds of years have passed since then. So long as Ganondorf was not revived, Hyrule would remain below, never waking from its slumber. Well, Hazmat, you know how gods are. Then again, I mean, also, maybe they, for somehow, gods didn't have the power to fuck up Ganon. I actually don't understand that very much. But, I mean, the gods, it probably applies to all fictional gods, they do move in mysterious ways. AKA, we don't gotta explain shit. It's gods, bitches. Tetra, come to me. I mean, the three original goddesses were pretty not uninvolved with like general life. They just came, made everything and then left, leaving the Triforce behind, maybe slightly by accident. I don't remember any specific mentions of them doing anything else since. And there is also just Goddess Hylia, who I think was the more like the closer one to the general public. But I don't think we've ever seen her like we've seen the goddesses in the Ocarina of Time intro. We've just seen statues of her, and she looks like a really like motherly, just woman in a hijab for some reason. This necklace you wear is part of a sacred treasure called the Triforce of Wisdom, which has been passed down for many ages within the royal family of Hyrule. So for this game and this game only, the Triforces that people possess, Link, Zelda and Ganon, some of them are physical things and some of them are just tattoos, like they used to be. Your mother passed this down to you and instructed you to treasure it and to guard it with your life. Maybe they materialized it in order to break it into pieces, so it wouldn't work. Am I not correct? Then again, Ganon's part of the Triforce did react to holding her, so some part of it is still in her. The Triforce of Wisdom is none other than the sacred power of the gods that we have kept from Ganon's clutches for so many long years. The gods placed upon your ancestors the task of protecting it from evil's grasp. You too must abide by the laws of the past, and so the time has come for me to teach you the fate into which you were born, the very reason that you live. Man, Tetra is mind blown. And looking past the actual Triforce. A little bit janky, but I'll accept it. Hey, there's the Zelda intro style theme. And hey, green hair Zelda. Or Toon Zelda as she's more commonly known. Yeah, the royalty can only be white, don't you know, Hazmati? Or pale, rather, because she was probably whitish still. My fate. You are the true heir of the royal family of Hyrule, the last link in the bloodline. The last link, huh? You are Princess Zelda, the last link. What? I am confused! Zelda? I am a princess? Oh, so she didn't know? Maybe she didn't know, she just knew the legend of the Link. You are confused, aren't you? I suppose such is to be expected, you are a woman after all. Link! I am terribly sorry that you have been caught up in these events. But now that it is known that Tetra is indeed Princess Zelda, Ganon would be searching frantically for this child in an attempt to get the power of the gods that she possesses. He will not rest until he has found her. Also, I think that's Zelda's lullaby playing. Maybe not. That is the theme that we heard before. Ah yeah, this is Zelda's lullaby, very much. That's pretty much her theme from now on. If he succeeds, my ancient king... I don't remember if Twilight Princess had this theme. Might have. My ancient kingdom under the sea will be turned into a land of shadow and despair. and so will the world you know above the waves. So this guy has just kind of been chilling. Even before I withdrew the Master Sword, he has been chilling ever since the whole world has been flooded. Somehow been like hiding down here in the castle. Link, I need you to lend me your strength in this dark hour. I have a suspicion about what has caused the Master Sword to lose its power. I need for you to come with me back to the lands above the water and return the power to repel evil to the Master Sword. Make Master Sword magic again. Zelda! Where is your giant chin? It is far too dangerous for you to join us in this task. Fortunately, this sacred chamber is not yet known to Ganon. There is a giant fucking ancient tower, though, so he might actually spot it at some point. Luke doesn't look Asmati, I agree. It is my wish that you wait here in hiding until we return. Whoop! The king has been K. Rool the whole time with his power to suddenly vanish into thin air inexplicably. Yes, inexplicably. Link, we must go. He is now again the boat. Oh, he just teleported. Never mind. He's doing the Elvina thing. This reminds me of old Soviet cartoons where they were too lazy to animate. Some of them, I have to actually like remark, some of them were really marvelously animated, but some of them just uses like an animation frame in like 3 seconds and just kind of slowly fading from one to another. And I always hated those as a kid, and I haven't seen any since then, so I don't know how I feel about them now. I don't know how to say this, but I hate everything that just happened. Everything that's happened to you and your poor sister, it's all been my fault. I'm so sorry. Fuck you. That change in the face was a bit amusing. Link! Be careful. So, Tetra, the lifelong captain of the pirates, that has been actually like surprisingly young to be a captain of pirates, will now be stuck for a bit until I explore the whole ocean and like to my heart's content just like find all the things that I can find. Get money, get a job, everything. Awaken ancient mystical powers. She's gonna be chilling here instead of the king, or maybe with the king, I don't know. I don't know how much there the king is actually. Because now that I think about it, he was a ghost in Breath of the Wild. Spoiler alert. Well, that yawning was a bit disturbing. But part of me kind of feels like he might already be a ghost in this here. Because no one lives that long. And Breath of the Wild kind of shows that the king just has the ability, or the kings just maybe have the ability to just kind of, you know, stay around until they, until what? After they die. And just offer advice and guidance and such. And a particular thing that happens at the very, very end of this game makes me think he was never actually like alive, properly alive throughout this game. Because actually, you know what, with that in mind, I kind of like the ending slightly less because it was very emotional. But, well, I mean, we'll get to that when we get to that. I'm gonna come back to this point. Link, listen well. The fact that the Master Sword lost the power to repel evil suggests to me that something has happened to the sages, who infused the blade with the god's power. The sages should be here in the Hyrule, in the Wind Temple to the north, and the Earth Temple to the south, praying to the gods. You know how there were 7 sages, now there's only 2. You must head for those 2 temples, because they didn't have enough time to finish this game, to see what has happened to the sages, and attempt to find a way to recover the power to repel evil. Unfortunately, Ganon seems to have erected some sort of magical barrier down here in Hyrule, blocking our path to the temples. But each temple should have another entrance higher up on Hyrule's mountain tops, which are now islands above the sea. As always, I shall mark these places on your sea chart. Now then, if we stay here much longer, we shall draw our enemy's attention to Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We must return to the surface immediately. So the first thing I'm gonna do on the surface is try to find the Cyclone God guy and get fast travel. Alright, there is no wind under the sea. I forget. I wonder if those cyclones are set in where they appear, because I mildly remember where one might have been. Link, do you know the legend of the Hero of Time? Once long ago he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the kingdom of Hyrule. A piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time and he kept it safe, much as Zelda kept hers. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage. When the Hero of Time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule in Majora's Mask, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. And in Majora's Mask he was just a champ. It is said that all that time the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards and hidden throughout the land. Even I don't know where they rest, but this much I don't know. They lie hidden somewhere in this great sea. Triforce of Courage is the only key that will once again open the doorway to Hyrule. You must search for it. And this is how they pad out the game a little bit. And I think you gotta decipher some charts for big money at Tingles to achieve any of this. Okay, so I don't know what the deal is with those islands with the like barricades and stuff on them. Okay, it looks like I have first mapped around there. It's Stone Island, right next to Outset. But what I want, oops, is the fast travel stuff. And I bet I can find a cyclone around that one island that was protected by a barrier, which I couldn't penetrate in any other way than by fast traveling into it. I can probably just use the names of the squares. Oh, I don't even have the fish for this one. Might be I don't remember. It could be this one. But let's find the fish for this island actually, before we do anything else. And by island I mean of course area. Square, there we go. Okay, are we going roughly there? No, we are not. I'm not gonna set the wind. Or should I? No, not really. I can gain some speed this way. I'm gonna swim around and see if I can spot the fish. They leave really big white splashes on the water, so I should be able to see it from a distance. Right, when your sail is out, that button is jump, not cruise. Okay, yeah, whatever. Let's do the thing. Just target it where the boat is, roughly. That's not too long. Where is the goddamn fish around here? There it is. Gotta set me some bait. Yeah! A bit mistimed, but worked anyway. I guess. What the? That is a bit big for that part of the map. I've done the fish fortune is more frightened and else like you're fated to come to this place many times. And the keys that control that fate are known as lucky items known as the triumph forks. Yeah, they're some sort of magical utensils. If you want to learn more about them, I'm very top of the guy tingle. That's what the fish fortune told me. I remember fortune telling is uncannily accurate, but I believe it's small fry. Triangle forks, huh? That sounds suspiciously like Triforce. Treasure! Man, finally I managed to stop roughly where I wanted to stop somehow. not even a 20. Cool, 50. Right, so now I am probably gonna go to Isle of Steel, which is the exact opposite direction, so let's rotate like this and redirect the wind again. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna go do a dungeon this time. Forsaken Fortress kinda feels like a dungeon enough. And if I go into a dungeon, that might last longer than what I've allotted for our stream today. So we're just gonna fuck about in the ocean and do things. Maybe open up the way to the next dungeon, because surely there's gonna be a couple things we need to do before we are allowed inside. Okay, so the Great Fish Isle, I don't actually remember what... Is that the one that got a little bit fucked up completely? I think it might be, so south from that. Okay, that's just a ship, not a submarine. It actually might be a Beatles ship. Yeah, that's the shop ship. I gotta reread that letter, find out where his special location is. Do I get my letters in my... this here thing? Probably not in my delivery bag, but what about if I look? That's charts. Where are my letters then? Maybe they are in delivery bag. No, there's just a flower in it. Hmm. Interesting. Where would I go to check out my letters? Huh. Surely I can read them again, right? Maybe I'm just being dumb. I don't see where they would be. No, not in the bottle. Well, okay, whatever. I think his special area was around here roughly, so I'm just gonna get into his ship when I'm at the east side, west rather, side of the place. Do I know that island? I might. Let's see, am I... Oh, no. Am I heading towards the... Yeah, I must have been on that island. This reminds me of Hippocat and I played Minecraft multiplayer and I just sailed around the seas mapping out the territory and the shores and such. Man, that was actually like super tedious but also super fun. Cannot wait until... I wonder if that water update is out by now or not. Because I wouldn't mind playing some Minecraft at some point. No, that's the wrong button completely. I cannot pass by. Possible 50 rupees. Surely you understand. That was long for some reason. Yeah, 20. Well, okay. Don't complain too much, just a little bit. Wonder if there's anything on these platforms. I've never actually looked. I don't think I've climbed any one of those before. I like that they made the water all movie thingy. Makes it feel more real. Many games just have a flat water. Wow, that guy just dropped like a bowling pin. That got slightly like bounced upwards somehow by a force of physics that we don't understand. So what, is that literally just like some enemies and some loot in here? In jars. Okay. Not even money. I guess it is a way to get supplies, but 1 rupee. Okay, never climbing one of these again. They have the goal to shoot fucking cannonballs at me. Have I been in this sub? I might have, but at the same time I might not have. I don't remember the 4 rafts around it. Or 3 or however many. So let's get inside. Check it out. Those guys are utterly useless. Well, unless the enemy fights reset, but I think actually the chest over there is open. Let me... What? Oh, I overshot somehow. Yeah, that chest is open. You aren't fooling me into going down there doing a bunch of fights. Yeah, still didn't... What? Oh, okay, cool. I swam under my boat a little bit there. Alright. So diagonally there is gonna be a new place. And I can get a bait. That's another one of those mysterious little perimeter and bunch of towers in the middle with some holes in the walls that aren't bombable. Maybe it will be cannons now. Don't do anything. I wonder if they are gonna be cannons now, and when they're cannons, if you destroy them all, maybe you get something around there. At some point I'm gonna revisit those. Also, I think that is the like super fucked up island over there. Okay. And that big round thing there is the Isle of Steel, I believe, though now that I look at it, it doesn't seem like the one place where the giant cyclone was. Oh, treasure. Well, I mean... fine, I guess. For quickity's sake, I'm just gonna use this button. Alright, I need to stop manually. Am I close, I wonder? Not immediately. A little bit forward, I think. This boat should not stay upright with this giant crane carrying a giant heavy metal chest. I'm also intrigued by the logistics of how they actually managed to put the chest in the boat. Because the only empty space in the boat is the one where the crane comes from. So somehow the crane manages to put the chest... I wonder if it just holds it really like literally above and then just detracts into the thing. No wonder they didn't care to animate it properly. Okay, I already see the fish around there. A bunch of palm trees. What was that other? What was the... I think it was the Dolphin Island, maybe. There was an island with like 4 switches you could press, and one of them was like the giant hammer switch. Or was it in the Hidden Oasis? One way or another, I believe I should have all the items to possibly press any switches. Oh, Giant Head Island that I cannot interact with in any way. That guy, who I'm not gonna listen to. Just fuck him. Oh! Perfect. If only Link tossed that on the correct side of the boat. Whoop. Stone Watcher Island. Makes sense. Giant stone head. So tell me, Small Fry, have you heard about the Golden Time Forks? Ah, another one of these assholes. Such things, and there is a chart that will show you where to find them on that island there. You want to try asking that huge, grouchy looking stone watcher. I doubt you could budge that thing though. You got skinny arms, Fry, and that's all the info. Okay, so I need the power to lift heavy things, which I don't remember where it is. I think some fish told me, but I Don't remember those things, fish tell me. One of my theories is it is in the island where I can only get to by teleporting via cyclone. Another theory is it could be in that volcano, which is kind of stupid to have an ice arrow in the volcano. Actually, what? No. Volcano would be probably calmed by an ice arrow, and the myths of power or whatever could be there. An ice arrow could very well be in the place you can only teleport to. So theoretically, I should definitely go search for the quick travel thing somewhere around here. With any luck, I'm going to stumble upon a tornado. Oop. Okay, out of steel. Yes, this is what I'm going to try to check around. That doesn't seem like that one that I remember with the tornado, but anything could happen, right? I should probably also at some point come to my home island, check on my relatives. That's the Stone Watcher. Okay, I sense the need for bombs. I can probably lock onto these boats and shoot them easier that way. Now that I think about it. Ugh. I don't actually shed. I seem to be able to lock onto a boat. Okay, that guy just died. Anyway, good enough. I'm gonna do tactical maneuvering here and bomb the bird. I think that boat just cannot reach me, or it's slowly like adjusting its aim. Whoa, holy shit. Ha! I'm bombing its bombs. Yeah, I think it's too far to reach me. So actually, if they have any sort of rotation speed, maybe I could possibly... Ah, damn it, it's too slow. Don't talk to me, fucking... I need to climb into you. So the cannon is not my favorite thing, because it rotates way too slow. I guess it is kind of reminiscent of like ship combat stuff, where you need to rotate your ship first and foremost. Gonna explode. So I guess I could do some maneuvering like this. God damn it, it was the wrong direction of the wind. Yeah, I do not understand naval combat in this game yet. Unless you just do that, I suppose. Sounds like there's giant mega treasure. Maybe it's just the pearl. Conveniently enough. I think that other boat just bombed its bird. Okay, the wind is really not in my favor here. Can I at least finish that guy with inertia? The boat doesn't have health. God, don't... Why would I ever want to talk to the boat? when I'm swimming around it. Did you know that Nintendo games have flaws? Okay, finally we can get into this, which I guess is not the Cyclone Island, but still something. Huh. Interesting. That looks like somewhere I play a melody. Smash pottery, of course. That first. That's the hearts that I wanted. Okay, let's play the wind thing. Yes. It's gonna be just a heart piece in a chest. I was hoping for something significant because of the Hyrule emblem. Oh, it's Triforce chart! Awesome, that is actually relevant. So, I guess we can find out how much it costs to decipher one next time we come by Tingle Island. Which actually should be roughly around these parts somewhere from what I remember. I mean, I can even look at my map. I think it was like maybe here. Yeah, that's Single Island, a little bit up. I guess I could go to Outset and the headstone thing, but I mean, that's story stuff. I want to fuck around on the map. Man, I wish I could play Wind Waker HD with the Swift Sail or whatever it was called. Yeah, it probably works. I wonder if it works underwater actually. I don't know. Okay, so let's set the wind vertical. And by that, I mean north. And let's also make it day, so the music plays whilst I sail. The Song of Wind and the Song of Passing. Do I know any other songs yet? I think I know like one other, but I don't remember what it was. Okay, there's the Evil Island. Yeah, actually, I might as well go clear up that string of empty squares along the edge of the ocean. What was that pipe thing? Haven't been there. I guess I'll visit those on my way back to Outset. I could probably also visit that one. I should leave some for my way back, because I'm pretty sure neither of those are going to be the special Beetle Boat area. Did the king say? I think he said like 8 Triforce pieces is what I needed. Oh, there's a fairy island over there. I wonder what I get. There used to be 1 or 2 fairies per game. Did all of your upgrades. There's the fucked up island, I think. I don't know what that is gonna be. I also realize I need more bait on my hot bar. I think the fish is there. I saw something in the ocean. Might not have been the fish, but there was movement. Yeah, that's one more of those weird islands that I don't understand. Man, sense of discovery. I forgot how it was to not know something about the Zelda game while actually playing it. Maybe that's not true. Like, I recently Recently, relative to my overall life, Breath of the Wild, that was an all new Zelda that I didn't spoil myself on in any way. I guess I don't actually remember a lot about the other Zeldas too. So that was not a true statement whatsoever. But most like little things I don't really matter. Most of the bigger things I know about this game, most big things I also know about, like medium things. Like those islands. Those are actually a genuine mystery that I will have to uncover at one point or another. Okay, that's fire. Maybe that is blocked by not having ice arrows. I will not remember that this island that I just gonna discover right now I hadn't visited, but maybe I'll see the fire from afar. The bird people who live on Dragon Roost Island east of here have invented an incredibly useful device that they call grappling hook. No life, right? I already have that. Here you can throw the thing and mostly use the grab trash they've hidden in the pockets. Talk about cool. And you have like it's called bokoblins that hang out on the lookout platforms to the telescopes. I hear those guys keep joy pens hidden in their pockets, so if you get more... Oh, interesting. So those guys on the random platforms, maybe they don't drop the joy pendants normally, but you can steal them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you steal things that they wouldn't normally drop. Anyway, let's beach on here and see if I need ice arrows. Actually, it looks like I just need the hammer, because there's a giant hammer switch, and the fire usually in Zeldas is something you just turn off and do not put out. Oh, there's some big face calling. Na 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 na. No, wrong, bad. Everything is wrong. Oh, go away. Buttons, don't betray me at a moment like this. There it is. No, actually, here. I am too used to having my sail on that button. God fuck. And I'm gonna read that mail. Maybe I can read my letters at the letterbox. That would be illogical, highly so, but... Maybe they get delivered to my home island or something. Okay, another standard one. I'm still waiting for the Super Queen Fairy. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. I welcome any aid, be it money, capabilities, or magic or something. Translucent flower petals are good too, I guess. More arrows to 60. I forgot about arrow possibilities. Makes sense that they would put arrow extensions behind an item you can only get after the bow. I probably shouldn't have expected this. But I guess that's not bad. I don't use arrows much yet. But it could be useful. Or if a boss requires arrows like the Super Mario 64 guy earlier. Okay, letter. And that really weird island over there. Actually, that looks like the Forsaken Fortress. Yeah, that's just a really far away Forsaken Fortress. There's a treasure people. And that, on the other hand, is something I might not actually know. Yeah, that's the empty square that I have in here. Don't crouch, check. Oh, 2 letters, cool. Cash on delivery. What? What am I getting for so much money? 201 rupees. Ah, it might be from one of the people. Yeah, these letters are probably from the people on Windfall, whose daughters I accidentally saved. To the esteemed Mr. Fairy Person, thank you very much for your purchase. Enclosed is an incredible chart. This chart will show you where you can find the Triforce charts. I want you to use it to find lots of them. They are my favorite kind of charts. And also, sir, have you been checking your Tingle chart? Have you seen those giant fairy marks? Follow the chart to them and fortune will increase greatly. I have no idea what you're talking about. What fairy marks? I'm gonna have to look at the Tingle chart again, aren't I? Okay, so that's not from the father. I thought one of the fathers would be like super greedy for money. How have you been, big brother? I'm here on the pirate ship writing you this letter, isn't that neat? At first I was really scared, but they are all actually nice, for pirates I mean. Mr. Gonzo is a really big guy, but ever since Miss Teta left he's been crying like a baby. It's kinda funny but sort of sad too. Nudge is a little strange but nice too, and as for Senza, his beard makes him look pretty mean, but he tells really cool stories when he gets in the right mood. Zuko, I don't know. I guess I kind of understand who she's talking about, but very roughly. Zuko's kind of weird. Mako's pretty quiet. Mako immediately gets mad whenever I try to take his glasses, so I do that a lot. Hehe. As usual, Nico is always fooling around. He won't take anything serious. Actually, he seems sad not to have you around anymore. We're guys good friends now. I helped them all out with their chores, and they actually paid me a little for it, so I'm sending the money to you. Please use it, big brother. I'll loan you my telescope for a little longer, but you have to return it to me eventually, okay? I'm doing fine here, so don't you worry. I'll take care of myself, so you'll be sure. Take good care of yourself. Good luck. I'm expecting they will return her when I happen to go to Windfall. Or by Windfall, I mean Outset. Okay, I am gonna go north to... Or actually, this is not north. This is... What? No. This is gonna be east to the unexplored sector. And I guess after that I could go... Huh. Yeah, Windfall is right there. Even though on the map it looks like a hard fairy island. Yeah, Windfall, and I'm gonna check on the fathers of the girls that I saved. Alright, and also Tingle Island somewhere nearby in the meantime. Tingle Island is like... Yeah, past the empty square. So actually, it would behoove me to set the wind eastward. Speaking of behooving, I look forward to your reactions to today's episode, Hippocate, because I've already seen it. And there's fun stuff. Okay, let's swim east.
What? I heard episode.
I said that I'm looking forward to your reactions because I've already seen it. I know what's gonna happen. And
Okay.
stuff. So you're gonna write like a couple of words. Hey, that happened. I'm gonna be like, yeah, Hippocate reacted. Going right? Yes, I'm going
Well,
right.
let me guess. Twilight is gonna be a total bitch again.
Yes and no. You'll understand. Okay, am I gonna encounter a cyclone? That would be sure handy. Especially if I do that after I have... Actually, what is to the north of here? What island is here? Mother and child. Oh. Right, I've been there. The fish is near that platform. Oh no, actually the fish is closer. Alright, give me my lure. What's the difference between lure and bait? I guess lure is something that creatures aren't supposed to eat. And bait is something they are expected to eat and want that. Whoop whoop. Carrot Island. No, Rock Spire Isle. How long has it been since the island? It was quite a grand sight, I tell you. The way that ray of light shone out like a shaft of gold through the cold darkness. I used to gaze at it with dear Gillian. Anyway, I bet if someone could shoot a powerful spark into the top of that lighthouse, it would light up again. Of course, that's just my intuition talking. Then again, you should never doubt a fish's intuition. Part of me, a very evil part of me, is saying, what if that is a round and pale thing? Lighthouse, somehow. But I don't have any sparks to throw. Maybe that's a bomb? Because you get light arrows in this game, as far as I'm aware. But I'm pretty sure you get them like... Actually, you don't. Zelda shoots them, never mind. You don't get light arrows. So even more confusing. I don't think you get like fucking electricity arrows. Oh yeah, that's the super hidden Beetle ship. He is wearing a giant helmet and sells all sorts of things that I want. Young person that I've never seen before. It's like 7 more days. I'm having a clearance sale. Okay, bottle, MSRP, I don't know what the MSRP stands for. 500, okay. I should be saving money for Triforce shards, but I'm of course gonna buy all this crap. And I'm not getting super points for this. The helmet, he's using the helmet to get out of assigning me silver points. 950. Am I gonna have enough for the chart?
Thank you.
9, I don't have enough for this. But I'll buy it anyway. No, I don't. Okay.
Bye.
Well, it's your fault for setting the prices so high. Treasure chart. Treasure chart is not gonna be Triforce, so it's not important. But I will remember that his special sale is at this weird ass island, which I believe I'm gonna be expected to do some bomb timing stuff. I wonder what's the point of that little spire in the bottom. Can I blow it up if I just hold the bomb in my hands? Maybe. No, I probably need to drop it from above. Yeah, okay, let's play by the rules. I do wish, I mean, it applies to pretty much every Zelda game, but I do wish the environments were larger. Like these minuscule islands with weird things to do on them are fine, I guess. But imagine if it had actual like proper size islands, like that one island in Breath of the Wild, where you lose your equipment and have to like kill shit. Or the island level in Mario Odyssey, for example. That could have been so much better. Basically, if every Zelda game was the scope of Breath of the Wild, it would be better for it. Then again, a lot of games benefit from larger environments in my opinion. Like Metroid Prime 4, I'm really hoping is gonna be open worlder. Because the Switch entries to Nintendo IPs have been slightly more open worlded, like Mario Odyssey or Zelda Breath of the Wild, but... Oh, well, I blew that up though. I've got 20 rupees for it. You know what? Money is important. So, then again, Prime 4 is probably not made by Nintendo's in-house team, whatever it is. Like, what's it called? Like, I forgot what the terms are for like studios that are part of the console. Like company and studios that are just kind of third party, first party, there we go. Prime 4 is probably gonna be made by first party studios like Mario Odyssey or Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I'm not sure their new fascination with open worldness is gonna apply. But maybe they will just look at those games and see how that worked for them. Because a Metroid Prime game would be so much better if it was open, more open. Wow, this sign is really useful. To reach Western Fairy Island, go west, right there where you can already see the island. Thank you very much. Okay, so what's down here? Oh. Gee, I wonder what I do here. Oh shit. I wonder if that's the challenge. Don't step in the ray of light that teleports you out. Also, these magical holes, ever since the 64 Zeldas, I wish they had ropes or ladders going on, because I cannot stand magic where there doesn't need to be magic in fantasy. I want magic to be limited and like important and mystical. Oh shit! A lot of keys. Does Link always jump in his combos, or is he only jumping because the beds are... Hello, Luis. Because the beds are above him.
Hello.
Let me guess, treasure shard or heart piece? Probably treasure shard, because the chest is simpler. Then again, I don't remember if there is any strict correspondence. Oh, treasure chart, yes, I was correct. I needed to look at those other charts, right? Tingle and stuff. I don't have nearly enough money. I would expect Tingle to ask for Triforce chart, so fuck him for now. Triforce chart cannot read. Treasure chart. Aha, one of those. 6 with the entrance in the bottom right. The 2 squares and the moon. Do I have those islands found? And the little paw print looking thing. And whatever the fuck that is. Aha, I see. What's that mean? That's not the Beetle ship thing chart. Or is he selling a Triforce chart that suspiciously looks like a normal chart? And one of them you get by destroying a ghost ship, I see. Okay, cool. So anyway, oh shit, everything is wrong. Treasures? Yeah, okay. So, bottom right entrance, that kind of thing, moon, squares, and paw print and some other island that's a bit weird. Let's see, can I find any of that? Let me know. Fairy Islands isn't gonna be. Star, not that. Fairy, not that. Windfall. Windfall could be one of those weird looking ones. Weird shape, no. Paw print, okay. Treasure on paw print. No, I haven't found the ghost ship yet. Much less fuck with it. I think Fire Mountain is the weird one. So there's a bunch of treasures in this area. Okay, I'm going 6 Eye Reef, which is 2 squares west, and okay, 6 Eye Reef, and then nearby there's gonna be some more treasures. Shit! Well, gonna be like that. Where is my boat? I think I swam there. Yeah, I swam here unfortunately. Oh, and all the rocks returned. Wonderful. I swam here on my own, but the boat... Did it move? I feel like it might have moved a little bit. Okay, where does the wind blow? I think the wind actually goes in the direction I kind of want. So yeah, I'm going to roughly here, then to paw print, or I could also go to private oasis. Man, so many things. I do kind of wish I can find, maybe before anything else, one of them cyclones for fast traveling. Man, I kinda hate it when you need to like stop separately in your boat. This is all... I love the boat stuff, is like overly tedious. The cannon aiming is slow. Yeah. Talking to it from the water when you just want to climb inside. Also kinda meh. Okay, what's the tower again? I don't know, but I'm going roughly there in the tower anyway. It's not gonna be the 6 Eye Reef. surely. Also the weather. I wonder if bad weather actually always like means something important, or if it just happens. Because it could mean there's like a tornado or a kraken type thing nearby. I wonder if Mother and Child Islands, those actually look like that island where you can only get by quick travel. Kinda wanna check it out for a second. Yes, push me towards my destination. I also remember, I think maybe actually the Super Queen Fairy was on the island that was like protected and only accessible by quick travel. So it's neither Ice Arrow nor the superpower. Unless she gives you power to lift shit. Also possible. But there doesn't seem to be a way to climb on the top island over there, so it could be the one that I'm thinking about. Man, sometimes my boat just doesn't want to jump. Anyway, the weather does seem to be bad enough for a tornado, so I'm suddenly not sure also what is that island. Oh, I guess I could... oh, there's a tornado. Okay, alright, okay. First... Tch, Luis, I didn't even start them. That asshole who asks for a round, pale thing won't accept moon or the sun. Perfectly photographed, so I gave up because it's too retarded. Doesn't work like you'd expect it to work. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot down that tornado thing. Presuming it works like I suspect it should. The fish is irritating though. Oh, I can just shoot him like that. Okay. I don't see the cloud guy, cloud frog. Maybe he only appears when the tornado, like, when you enter that little state of being sucked in. We have like 5 seconds to actually target him. Yeah, there he is, yes, okay. Can I lock onto him, please? That would be very good. Maybe not. What? Okay. I managed to hit him 3 times, good enough. Hey, asshole, give me your teleportation powers. That's a heck of an arm you've got there. Wow, he's bigger than the other one. Never mind. And what an eye. No one's ever been able to spot me in there before now. Well, a fish told me so. You obviously have mastery of the air, and now that we've established that you're quite the Wind Waker, which has nothing to do with the ability to shoot bows, but whatever. Let's see if you can handle this! This wind! Down, left, right, up, okay. Is it literally the Song of Passing with an added up? Yeah, I think it is. No, it's the Song of Passing with a down at the beginning, like the wind song. Yeah, okay. I might remember this one as well. Adorable little cyclones will be as happy as can be. We need to move like the wind over the ocean dips, just call on my cyclones. Well, I guess I'll head for home now. See you down on the road. I wonder if we can meet him back on Dragon Roost, where the altars are, and maybe ask about something. Okay, so I'm gonna use it immediately and try to teleport to this exact place. Wait. Down, left, right, up. Oh, it's on the preset locations. And that simultaneously makes sense and slightly disappoints me. But the locations are good, so I guess it covers enough and doesn't remove the... You know what, yeah, I prefer this to like super fast travel completely everywhere, because you still need to sail a lot. Okay, but I need to go at the exact same spot I've already been, I think. Yeah, Tingle Island, and what's this one? Southern Ferry. I don't know why Southern Ferry would be unique like this. That it gets teleport. Maybe I should check it out. I guess you maybe only find the tornadoes in those squares. Or maybe it's only on this place. I'm not sure. So what's this area? It looks a little bit like that one place from Breath of the Wild. Oh, super great fairy queen, right? We're gonna finally see her design. I don't know, Luis, I prefer when the game doesn't remove the need to actually like make the travel, because even in some small capacity it still makes you consider how you should plan your course. Yeah, there's the super fairy queen.
That's not very impressive. Also, Luis, what kind of phrase is this? Tedious with tits.
Yeah.
If anything, tits make things less tedious.
So, I appreciate the detail that she's holding a doll of the actual great fairies in her arm, their hand. But yeah, this is quite a different design from all the other fairies in the other Zelda games. Yes, I can control the wind. Me, so young to have such power. How did you know to find me here? A fish told me. I am the queen of the fairy world. What does the matter, my child? Does it not surprise you, young one? I like you. And so I shall give new power to the bow that you wield. Oh, nice. Or spark, whatever that is, for the lighthouse, maybe? Or fire that I have not needed yet, that I don't see myself needing. Ugh. Oh, fire and ice. Interesting. Okay, so I can swim to the fire island and get something there. Maybe the myths of power. Also, yeah, she does look like Fi. I've not seen any ice so far, I don't think. Cool little remix of the fairy fountain theme. I must tell you, you are just my type, tehehe. Uh-oh. So this is the classic anime, like, looks like an 8-year-old, actually is thousands of years old. But this time Link is also roughly her age, her visual age. So we can at least not send him to prison. Okay, so I'm gonna climb out and see if I can cut down some of these trees and get me some loot. Yeah, nature, fuck off. This stump looks significant. Maybe it isn't. Part of me kinda wants to kinda wants to smack it with a hammer, but I doubt something will happen from that. Alright, I could also catch another fairy in a bottle. Now to have the third one. Yeah, that sound carried the mischievous but mystical mood fairly well. Fairly, I get it. Mushrooms, bushes, probably not gonna have anything. Like, this rock formation in a reasonable game would have something on top. Apart from grass. Oh, but this grass is a fairy that I don't need because there's like thousands of them. Alright, well I guess we just port out. Gah! I was actually holding where I needed to hold, but I didn't recognize it somehow. God damn it! Up! Fucking... Okay, that was just backwards. Up. Wow. Stick. There we go. Doesn't recognize my stick movements very well. So, Windfall for the fathers, or there's a bunch of places with treasures. I guess maybe one of the fathers is gonna give me a lot of money. But I think after I check out Windfall, I'm gonna stop the stream today. It's gonna be a short one because we have 3 more holidays. Today was not a weekend day for us, it was a work day. But we got 3 holidays after this. So I'm gonna Zelda in a... What do you say, like... No, not in a day. The day after the next day. So on Monday I'm gonna stream Wind Waker again. And so I don't have a reason to make the stream like super long. To the phrase English, please work. Please work English. To the point of tedium and being tired. Which, like, my throat is a bit tired today. After all the laughing about the fucking bolts that I couldn't screw properly. And other people couldn't either. So yeah. Monday, probably another 3 hours. Right, I need it to be day. Wait a second, there's someone. Oh, it's Princess Peach, now she's poor. Shish! Take off, go away. So, I'm not sure where the father of the formerly poor one lives, but I think some shenanigans went down. So maybe I find stuff out during the day. Actually, that's wrong. You can reset by doing that. Probably should remember. And I should check out the lighthouse as well. I guess I could do that since I'm in Windfall. Where was it? I don't remember seeing a fucking lighthouse in here. Do you need to ride the thing to see it? The little carousel thing? That's the minigame house, because I think it's through the minigame house, right? I need to set the wind and press the switch. Actually, this is going to the thing itself, not the switch. But maybe the switch is only one time type of deal. And if I'm lucky, maybe I don't even need the wind to blow in the correct direction. Yeah, okay, it's moving. So where is the lighthouse? I'm expecting maybe that invisible magical chest will appear if I activate the lighthouse. It does also look kind of like something to drop a bomb in. But I don't know. Let's find out what we do here. The angle doesn't seem good for me to just shoot a fire arrow inside that whole thing. Wielder of the flaming arrow. Aha! When you appear, the lighthouse signal shall return to the light. Well, I have appeared, but I don't know where to shoot it. Dang it! Do I just shoot it inside there? Yes, but from where? These are all really good questions. I don't quite get where it goes. as I'm shooting it. Maybe I can stand on the edge. That's even worse. Or did I already stand? I feel like I might have already stood on the edge. So... where do I shoot it from then? Does it need to be a low place instead? Or do I shoot somewhere else? The fish told me, but I didn't really pay attention. It said something about like getting a spark inside something. But like, exactly where? In the shore, so all the way below. But the angle will be all wrong, that doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna try to fire from the cart. Now that the angle would be bad as well. I mean... the angle from the shore, surely it would be worse than the angle from this spot here. The only place that is remotely has the chance to be slightly higher is that tomb thing, not tomb, tombstone. Or that roof, I suppose. I could maybe like glide towards it, but it doesn't seem like I would stand on it. So how the bloody hell? I mean, the fire splash seems like it would be enough to reach that place. Does it need to be night for some reason? I doubt that. Man, I kinda hate everything on Windfall. The ship minigame, the photography quest that doesn't work, as far as I can understand. I mean, of course it does, because people have completed it, but... with the information the game has given me, I have literally zero clue what to do for it. This fucking thing that is unnecessarily obtuse. Maybe I could snipe it from like way in the sea or something. But that also seems pretty stupid. And if I needed to shoot it from the shore, there would be no reason to be able to climb up here, I would feel. I don't understand. Fuck it. I'm gonna be one of those people and say that, in my opinion, just the activities on Windfall are just badly designed. In general. Yeah. Let's demand money from the auction house owner, because he was rich. Actually, this... I can't... well, I mean, I might be able to speak to him up there. Unless he's not there. Okay, well, I mean, let's use the gallery thing to reach it. The upper floor. I'm gonna say something different now that you're by this guy. Can't use your head. Just stand there like that. You're in my way. Can't you move? Oops, that won't do. That won't do at all. Already I'm back to my old habits. I'm terribly sorry, really I am. Welcome to you, sir. This way to Windfall's outdoor shop, chock full of fun and happy products. So this is the daughter of the formerly really rich guy. Somehow they lost all their money, I don't know. But seems like she's having to work for a living.
They lost all their money because they had to pay for the broken vases that you broke. Or was that other guy?
Yeah, that was the rich guy, yes. But now this guy is super rich. You there, halt! Oh, you're just some rich street urchin. I thought you were the postman. Be thankful, because if you were the postman, I would have shooed you out of here before you could say boo. But say, you look around familiar for a street urchin. Have we perhaps met before? Someplace? Yes, under the tree where you bothered me. Repeatedly.
Break his vases as well.
He's probably gonna take money. I mean, my daughter, do you? Because my daughter has already been rescued from the second fortress. Why? She returned with a huge load of lovely, glittering, delicious treasure. Thanks to little Anson, we've become filthy rich overnight, and I mean filthy. Why? There isn't a girl in the world who is as good a child as my Maggie. You may not have been able to help me, but there is no harm done. I'm sure you'll accomplish something in life someday. In the meanwhile, my daughter has blossomed into quite a little beauty. Run along, go spend time with her. I mean, she will recognize me, and she might even give me my... Ah, there she is. I was thinking, like, where did she go? I'd rather not, but there is a chance of money. No! To think that I would survive my ordeal and enter this town. And think that I would ever be able to live in such a beautiful, opulent house. It's like a dream come true. But no. No, it's a nightmare without him by my side. Oh wait, it's her face, the round and pale thing. It's like a rainstorm rages in my heart. He was so kind to me in the forsaken for... Oh. What? Maybe not. I don't know. This is gonna give me... Well, I mean, I'll photograph her face, just in case. Oh, what? Okay, no, never mind. I'm not gonna photograph this face. Mo the Moblin. Oh, Mo, why Mo? I was writing heartfelt letters filled with my overflowing emotions, but why don't you answer me, Mo? Ah. This is right. Oh, terribly bad. I've already drifted off into my own dream world. Oh, by the way, I have a request for you. Will you take the letter I've just finished inking and deliver it to the postbox for me, please? I beg of you. Sure, give me money for it. What, really? Sure, you've made Maggie so happy. Oh, shit, I skipped that by accident, sorry, but... Okay, I guess I could do that. Maybe she'll give me some money for that. I mean, the rich guy isn't gonna give me money. The formerly rich guy is probably not gonna give me money if I even find him anywhere. I wonder if the no, the bomb shop guy probably doesn't have anything for me, because I have max bombs. And by that I mean carrying capacity. I'm fairly sure that 99 is the max. How many joy pendants do I have? Can I finally give them to the fucking teacher? Maybe. 20. Surely that is plenty for some sort of event. First of all. What? No? Okay, well. I see you've glued your appliances, not appliances, your utensils? No, that's also wrong. Those things onto the shelf. Oh, very smart. We need to talk. Don't your advice never deceive me. Someday, dear, you will grow into a fine young man and your name will go down in history. That's what I think, dear. But what do you feel about joy pendants? My dear, that's a joy pendant! The only truth, I love jewelry above all else, and that is extremely rare and hard to come by, and I have 20 of them. It's the hottest thing around, dear! Oh my, yes, I will happily take a single one from you. No, I insist, only one. What? No, there's, I'd actually like about 20 of them. Oh. Lucky you. This little sweeties, I'm so joyful, it's the best. I suppose I ought to thank you. Close your eyes, dear. Give me money. What? That's less money than I expected. Actually, she probably... Oh, shit. Now I need one more to give her 20, I'm expecting. Or do I give her one by one? I hope it's not a fucking fair lady situation. Talk to me. Pendants. You have a certain flair about me, don't you think? You have small beady eyes. And let me... oh! And why not? Why not? Cabana, ah yes, the private oasis. Joy pendants. Okay, but talk to me about the other things. Actually, I don't care about the other things. But whatever, I'm already here. Volunteering. No, the Joyce Volunteer Association and that work they do. Association's objective is to decorate our little town of Windfall with flowers and other small decorative items to make our... Oh, you can use other items down the better more Joyce, please. Must know the society came to being when the shopmaster Zunare arrived here, read about my efforts to spread joy and moved him deeply. He asked himself, is there nothing a poor worthless merchant such as myself might do to make this a better place? And then suddenly his eyes were opened. That's when I gave him a little advice. Do something that only you can do. Yes. I remember under all volunteer activities. He apparently came a very cool place. Let me tell you something. Despite his appearance, Zunar is definitely one hot volunteer. Okay, take the 19, please. Oh, mother. So overall, I needed 21. Well, I wonder who I can kill to get one more. Is there a chance that a pot might drop one? Probably not. Well, let's deliver the letter. You can hear my voice breaking all over because my throat is sore. I'm gonna fix that by eating chips and drinking really cold tea. Ugh, not save this. I read it. The post box is alive. Sure. Can I check my old letters? No. Not at the post box. How the fuck do I check? Oh, and here's the Formula Rich guy. Hey. You look better this way. Why do you be in? Why do I get a strange feeling that we've met before? Ah, it's you. Little boy who promises big promises and then fails to deliver on them. Bet you couldn't save my daughter. Fortunately, not everyone in this world fails to deliver. As it turns out, my dear Mila was saved by a group of kind pirates. The pirates had a leader, Tetra, I believe she said her name was. I was most grateful. She didn't rather have to reward though. That bitch. Thanks to them, my fortune has vanished. We've hit rock bottom. But my little Mila is alive and home safe where she belongs, so I cannot complain. Her daughter is more important than money. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to the daughter to get money. Ignoring this asshole. I guess I don't care about that guy. I wonder if I can just waste a bunch of money buying flowers from him to decorate this whole place. But that seems like it would take a lot of time and money, and I need money to actually beat the game. So I'd rather not. Postal Dude unfortunately doesn't seem to be around at the moment.
What do we need to ask Postal Dude?
How do I read my letters that I've already received once? Honestly, you just don't understand, do you? Open up your ears. Open up your ears! Silence, I'm telling you, we don't allow postmen here. Begone, begone. Don't be ridiculous. I went through great trials and tribulations to go all the way to Forsaken Fortress and return with Mo's letter. Silence, begone, begone. And please be reasonable. Can you at least sign for the letter? Silence! Begone, begone! Just acknowledge I was here! Silence! Begone, begone!
Why does this fucking idiot hate the postman?
I don't know. I think maybe he doesn't want his daughter to write to a fucking mobile in it for second fortune. I don't know. Rock! Foolish man! Now you've made me angry! I'm gonna transform into Rock Hawk and go into Paper Mario 2. I cannot even look you in the face any longer, or fear I might... Let's go somewhere to cool my feathers. Hey, talk to me and give me the letter. Give me the letter! I'm in your way! Well, what a wretched, unruly postman. I don't know anything about any Mr. Mo in any Forsaken Fortress, and yet he always comes here bringing his letters. Does Mo think I'll let him lay a hand on my one and only daughter Maggie? I don't care whose letters they are, they'll never reach her on my watch. Ah, yeah, see? There. Fucker walked right through me. Is he on the outside now, maybe? Maybe I can catch him? Or maybe I can go to Forsaken Fortress and find a peaceful bokoblin there somewhere. That would be kind of weird. I could also maybe, if Link wasn't an idiot, he would just tell the daughter what he just heard, and the daughter would demand of the father to like, hey, or just go meet the postman or something. But Link is a retard and he cannot ask things or say things when it would really help. No reward for the letter. It only took 5 rupees out of me and that's it. Maybe I can find that postman somewhere. He said somewhere to cool off his feathers. It could be the bar, for all I know. Unless there's like an ice cap somewhere in this game. We could have returned back to Dragon Rest. I'm not gonna go there, but I could check the bar. Because I rarely have any reason to be there. And it seems mildly reasonable. I could also maybe go into the post shop. How many Choo jellies do I have at the moment? Oh, I have a bunch of green ones, which are supposed to be like... If this makes green potions, I would be very surprised, because the green potions, aren't they? Oh no, maybe the greens were on for mana only, and like blue is both. Hey! I guess correct. Oh, it's you. Sorry you had to witness me fly with the hand like that at Maggie's house. Most embarrassing? Never mind. Tell the truth though. I came to deliver a letter addressed to Maggie from a moblin named Mo. Oh, not even a goblin. Moblin, okay. But as you saw, the girl's stubborn father won't permit me to give it to her. What a stubborn, meddling old man. Refusing to accept letters from the postman. Who's heard of such nonsense? I went to great trouble to go all the way to Forsaken Fortress, and it was the most writing ordeal, let me tell you. Blah, blah, blah. If I don't deliver this letter, then I am a failure of delivery trade. But I have other deliveries waiting to be made. I cannot mope here forever. Give me the fucking letter. Actually, though, but surely he would allow you. What a novel idea. Yes, actually, I'm busy, but I'm gonna say yes. Yes, I will deliver more things for the promise of maybe money. Yes. Good. Very good. Those lamps, spinning lamps. Not the fact that they're spinning, but just their visual appearance reminds me of Deus Ex. I feel like Hong Kong might have had several lamps looking vaguely like that. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Alright, so I'm gonna set this to this right off the bat. And I'm also gonna set my bow to this, so that from some other angle I will check if I can actually shoot inside the goddamn lighthouse. Was that in Hong Kong? I think it was in Hong Kong, right? Not just China, random China place. In the first Deus Ex. It was Hong Kong, right? Hippycat? You should remember.
Yeah, I think it was Hong Kong.
Yeah. More specifically, I think there might have been lights like that in the actual like base of whichever it was light. Was it the like luminous path or the red thing which Tracer Tongue was in? I don't remember. For once though, I don't feel like replaying Deus Ex again just because it's been remembered. Because I feel I probably know all the like hidden passages and shit. Is that yes, I saw in my dreams. This is Mo. I like you, Maggie, so much that I want to eat you for dinner. That is lewd. Can it be? Yes, definitely. Feelings have been conveyed to Mo. At last he understands how I feel. Never in my life. From here on out, today will be a verse of true love for me and Mo. I must thank you for your role in this. Give me at least 5 rupees for this. Or a piece of heart. Works as well. Though I would have preferred money, I'll be honest. Money is more important in life. Touch it always. It will disappear like a Tetris row after I get however many more I need. What a dick! Right. Okay. So I have... There's a niggling voice in my head that maybe I should still photograph her face after all. Just in case. It's a perfect round pale thing. Though that guy would be really weird if he was like, hey, you're into her too. We can find common terms based on this. Wait, no, I don't want to show any photographs. I want to take a picture. Can I not? Okay, maybe I cannot take a picture indoors. No, I can, just not close enough to her. Oh. At the point where she turns to me, because I'm close enough, she does that, so okay. I'm gonna discount the possibility of her face being a pale round thing based on that. There is a vague possibility of a lighthouse thing being a pale and round, but I very much also doubt that. So, Luis, I think it was you who asked about the photography sideways, right? I'm gonna ask you a specific question. I want you to answer it specifically so as not to spoil additional things or like tell me how this thing works. But are either the sun or the moon the answer to that guy? Because I have photographed the sun and he said like this is close but not quite what I want or something. Like subject matter is good but something else is not. Something like that, message like that, he says. And I tried various levels of zoom and like centered and non-centered and such. I photographed the moon when it was not full and he said, hey, this is pale but... Oh no, he said, this is not round. About regular things he doesn't even say, hey, this is not round. But about the moon, he said, this is not round. When I took a picture of a moon when it's round, full, he says this is not pale. Oh, you never beat Wind Waker. Did you ask about that because you remembered me struggling with it then? Because I was hoping maybe you actually knew how to do this. Oh well. But I guess it never hurts to outline my problem with it. Yeah. So anyone in the comments, if anyone watches this in the archives, which I mean could happen, I would appreciate an answer to a very specific question. Is the sun or the moon what I need to photograph? Or is there something else round and pale that I'm just missing? Because if there's something else round and pale, I will happily accept that I don't know what it is and I will just be on the lookout for it. But if it's supposed to be either the sun or the moon, I'm just gonna call bullshit, because neither worked. And the guy didn't properly explain what was wrong about them. Surely even if the moon was not like full, he would still understand that it is the moon that I'm photographing, right? Oh. Also no, this doesn't work. I mean, I'm not on the shore, but the shore would be even a worse angle. I don't know, Asmati, he is weird.
There is actually an expression in Russian language, I don't know, maybe in English as well. I will dance on your grave.
I think the title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard is some flame that dances on the graves of his foes or something like that. I feel like it might be an expression all over the place. I think he's pretty happy actually, like... I mean, he does teach you the Song of Passing, but I think that's a coincidence in naming, because he actually means Song of Passing time, like sun and day and night and such. What even is up here? This guy. Fuck off! I didn't want to do that. Actually, it's the potion shop. Yeah, this is the potion shop, I don't need it. But what's in here? I might never have visited this place, I'll be honest. Oh no, it's the bottom of the rich house. Never mind. Someone else. Who even was there? Nah, Luis, it was your fourth message there. Did I finish the photography quest? Unless you mean someone asked me something different than that, I don't know. Chat delay! Okay, attempt number next. Let's not follow this time. Maybe if I talk to some of these people, they will tell me something useful. Oh, yeah, this one I already talked about that. She's the friend of the carrying pots girl, or pots carrying girl. No, Link, stop doing this! Every goddamn time, talk to me. Tell them Fairwind blue today. Well, I mean, I can make it blow for you, but you probably don't have anything to give me for it. Ah, well, I mean, to initiate his thing, I need to photograph the guy delivering love letters into a post box, and I think for him to do that I need to get on his good side by doing that other photography subtask about pale round thing. I wonder if I can just ask the photography man about what is round and pale, because I don't think I've ever tried talking to him after he initially told me what to do. And some there is one who, despite constant rejection, never learns love's curse lesson, continues to write love letters. That actually sounds like Maggie and not the stairs guy. But she never leaves to post any letters, does she? Still, that doesn't fix the fact that the pale round wanting guy doesn't recognize pale and round things. I do have this memory of him being the guy who we need to catch in the act. Wonder if Maggie does that as well. But how would we even like catch her? Surely they didn't make her go all the way to a post box from here. Probably not. I think it's the guy. This dickwad. First perfect round pale thing you can think of. The same thing. What pictures do I actually have at the moment? Yeah, so here is moon, moon, and map. Map I'll save for myself. What's pale about this? Nothing! So the moon isn't pale enough for this idiot. Since both of those are the same, roughly, I could photograph the sun and try again with the sun to remember what he says about it. Actually, first I need to delete the... I like this one with the random star more, because it has like 3 pixels. Okay, so when the sun is moving a little bit, I need to aim ahead of time almost. It would be retarded to expect me to actually photograph the sun, because no one does that. No one considers that a thing that should be happening at any point. But he actually does acknowledge a photograph of the sun. Also, describing sun as pale is pretty stupid, to be honest. Well, the point of focus isn't exactly bad, but it's not quite right either. So what does he mean the point of focus? Does he mean literally just focus as like how far or close are you shooting or photographing. Point the focus, but not quite right. Because he surely, if the focus is not good enough, still he understands what I'm showing him. What does he say to generic photographs? Zoomed in picture of my favorite thing. So, point of focus. If I zoom in on the sun, I tried that already, but I'm just repeating the motions. This is normal size sun photograph. Super zoomed in perfectly, like just white all over. How do I take a zoomed in shot from afar, Luis? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I'd say you are as far from the sun as possible.
Also, yeah, that's good. Well, I mean, as I could theoretically go, it is possible to be farther from the sun. But that involves space travel. Or being on the other side of the planet.
I don't think Link can into space travel.
Well, you know, after Breath of the Wild and Skyward Sword, next step of the ancient tribe Sheikah technology could very well be fucking rockets. How do you like this pale round photograph, mister? Point focus on the camera, that's quite right. So, is there a picture of the sun somewhere? Because that's literally the only other thing I can think of. I don't understand the meaning of the phrase, the point of focus is alright, but it's not quite right, or whatever he says. So, okay, these are the two mysteries in Windfall, which make me kinda hate the whole place. How the bloody hell do you shoot the lighthouse? And what do you give this guy? What do you photograph to give that guy? I am going to accept answers if no one tells me anything, which is conceivable because next stream is only going to be in 2 days. Part of me kinda wants to look it up. Part of me wants to ignore it just out of spite. But for now, I'm kinda sick of meandering around Windfall, so I'm gonna close the stream. Which means see you all in 2 days, right? That's how you say, in 2 days. Because on Monday, pretty much. Unless time zones are bad, but if today is Saturday, imagine if today was Saturday. So what day would be Monday? On that day I will stream. That's how I'm gonna phrase it. But yeah, there's the save. I think I should be fine. I'm not gonna continue. So alright, thank you all for tuning in today. As Martin, Luis, Mini Spider was there for a sec, Vin, and also Kev sent like 2 messages there. Well, goodbye for a couple days.
Goodbye.